Uh, Mariana, I am live now. I was requested to start up another show. I got some people that say they want to come over and they got a few things they want to share, so I am going to oblige them. One of them is a very good friend of mine, so I'm going to do it again. I don't intend to step on anybody's toes or anything, but it is what it is. Got to help a brother out, help some friends out, and if I can do that, I will do it. So anyway, anybody in here? It shows five. Uh, how do you say your last name? Is it Shakova? Is that how you say that? Shakova? I hope I say that right. It's a complicated last name when you don't know some of the names. So Shakova. Uh, Nikki B. Hello, girl. I still need to get over and see your channel. I hear it's doing wonderful. I haven't made it. You're on a lot of times that I'm not available. I need to get over there. Patriot Missile, just listening. Angel Rose, David, Divine Broadcast. Hey, David, new name. Good to see you, bud. Like I said, I'm not trying to step on anybody's toes, but someone asked me if I would do this and go back live, and maybe they will pop in here in a second. I'll drop the link, and then I'm going to start dropping it for. I'll have a select few I'll let up. Not a select few. Let me rephrase that. I will not accept anybody that has not been through chat. Okay? I cannot do that. And if you ain't been through chat, you will not come up. Liz, sweetie, how you doing? Yeah, I was asked to pop up and do another one. So I'm doing what I was asked. So I'm going to do it. There's some people that like to, they're having a good time. They want to visit. And they like to be free. They like to be, sometimes they don't talk the way we should in other panels. Excuse my, I don't know how else to say it, but I let them go a little bit further than most because I don't, freedom of speech is freedom of speech. And I can only allow as much as YouTube allows me. But yet, other than that, it's free reign. All I ask is people in the chat be kind to the people on the panel and in the chat. And you can say anything you want. If you have a different opinion, that doesn't mean you're going to get thrown out. Rob, I'm dropping it now. Here we go. I've seen you, so I'm going to drop it now. Just because you get a different opinion doesn't mean you need to be thrown out. It just means you got a different opinion. Because I get a different opinion from a lot of people. And I think different than a lot of people. So I'm not going to throw anybody, and I'm not going to have anybody of my mods throw anybody out just because whether they like me or not, or they don't like my opinion. I don't care. That doesn't bug me. As long as you're willing to discuss it, that's what matters to me. Nikki B, I'll make it my damnedest to try to get over as soon as I see your channel on. I'll try to make it a point to get over there. I'd like to come see you. Z-Man was up here. Diamond Lil has been here. I've known Diamond Lil for 2 years now. Wonderful person. I'm not going to cuss her whatsoever. She's never done wrong to me. I have no wrong to do to her. T-Muck and Feedback, how you doing? Yes, it is all well here where I'm at. All right, Nikki B, I will make it a point, the first chance I get to get over there next time I see you live, and I ain't got a whole lot going on, even if I got a little bit going on, maybe I can pop in and say hello. I appreciate you supporting me, and I will support you right back. So thank you. Yeah, I'm glad to see Liz is in here. Uh, Liz is Liz been with me for damn near 2 years. She's a good girl. Patrick Missile. Hey, Kiss Off. How are you, hon? Like I said, I dropped the link for you, Rob. Matter of fact, it's right below Liz Griswold. So, Tracy, hello, girl. Glad to see you all popping in. And I didn't mean to step on anybody's toes, so I hope I didn't do any of that. It does tend to happen at times. Liz, you do what you got to do, hon. I just appreciate you coming over and saying hi. All right,
Hey,
girl.
over and be lost, Pop.
Yeah.
All right.
I understand. I just want you to go with your other name, not your real name.
Yeah.
And I'm glad. And
Rob
Hello.
Uncensored, maybe Louise.
Yeah, Rob Uncensored and maybe Louise.
Yeah, just come over.
Now, is that maybe Louise is uncensored, or is that maybe Louise might show up?
Yeah. It's getting
Nikki
later
B.
at night. I've had a few brews today, so
Yeah, go ahead.
I might not have the longevity that he's got.
All right, boy.
Oh yeah.
He's
Oh, yeah.
doing.
Stamina.
How is everybody tonight? How is everybody tonight?
Okay. Lost Pop
Yes,
only has 3 different names on the YouTube.
Yeah.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
He's a ways from us, but we talked for a long time, right?
Oh yeah.
Jump out.
Okay. Hey, I'm out. I'll see you later.
Hey, you're not out. You just moved out of the spotlight.
Well, we've been talking for a while, and we talked to Lost Pop and a few others, and
Yeah, that's awesome.
There's time you retire. You know what I mean? But I think we can shake things up. What do you think, Shane?
Oh yeah. Like I said, you just talk to me. You tell me, we'll visit, and we'll take it there.
There we go. Now I can.
We might have some cowboys coming in here in about a minute. You know what I mean?
Oh, I can't wait. And I got to address one thing. Liz Griswold, I hope you are still listening. I will see what I can do about that directly. It may be in the morning, but I will see what I can do about that, because Liz, you've always been a honey to me, and you've always been a sweetheart, and I will follow any direction you give me, just like I do Red. So I have to address that, and I will. Maybe not be pleasant for some, but I'm going to do it for you. So I'll do that. Hey, David.
Are you going to say pleasant, Shane, or do I have to put on my other hat?
You can say where the hell you want. We're after hours. We are not child supported. Hand me a beer. There you go. Get her ripped off right. All right, I got to bring somebody else in. You just popped
Do
up.
it.
Get her did.
Hey, Rob. Hey,
Hey,
Shane.
Crystal, how are you?
I'm eating salami.
Well, it's better than eating bologna, right?
Yeah, y'all been talking about steaks, and I got me a steak at the dang grocery store today to cook tomorrow. T-bone.
Amen. You know what's funny? We had a huge send-off tonight, and we're all excited, and we're all coming to another area, right?
Mm.
Yep.
But
You're coming to another era of life.
You think?
Yep.
Hey, Liz, glad to see you. Now, I sat down here and I thought about all this happy crap, right? And I've been listening to a lot of shit all day, right?
Yes, sir.
We have a God, right? You know what I mean?
Amen.
God.
Last I knew, we did.
And we sit here, right?
Yep.
And we wait for him to protect us, and we wait for him to make us tuck us in the night and what have you. But we sit down here right now. Me and my cowboys, we ride, right? We ride the border, we ride. A lot of us have done a lot of tours, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
The only thing we wanted to do is come home and just kind of do our own thing. Then you couldn't be able to do your own thing because everything's PC. Can't talk a certain way, can't be a certain way, can't act a certain way. Kind of makes me wonder what I fought for. You know what I mean?
Yep. Hey, look at there. Look who's in the bottom of that chat.
Hey, Lost Pop, glad to have you here.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
was on the phone with him and I said, don't use your real name.
No.
'Cause that's what he normally does. And anyway, that's my buddy and that's the way it is. We're cool, right, Lost Pup?
Hey, Lost Pup.
Yep.
Lost Pup did 9 tours. Jerry John was one of our best friends.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Till you rode with him, you wouldn't know him. You know what I mean?
I want to tell you what, I'm not a very avid rider because I haven't done it in a lot of years, but I want to tell you what, I'd love to go out and just have a ride with you boys and just nice, I can't do the running and the non smooth gallop, that trot shit. I can't do that because man, that'll beat the dog out of you. But I can, I'd love to just sit back, drink a beer, and ride on a horse and just.
That's what
bullshit.
we do.
Yeah, and just bullshit and hang out. I do miss that.
Shit, hang out and do whatever.
You get me around the horse.
Go ahead.
Get me around a horse, and I'll be gone all day.
Yeah, me too. Unless you
GG.
got a wife like mine and get hurt a little bit, and then they're like, "We're taking the car keys away from that horse."
Yeah, that start button is turned off.
Well,
That go button is somebody has run up and hit that emergency stop. That go button will not go until they re-engage that emergency stop. I know all about that.
you
I
think?
moved the herd elsewhere.
Yeah, you tried.
That's pretty bad, Louise, when you have to go from herding cattle to herding your husband back to the house. That's another day.
About this, you know what I mean? And we're gonna expose the border footage, and people are gonna like it or they're gonna hate it. You know what I mean?
It don't matter what they think. Here's the problem. It is what it is. Your boots on the ground. Your boots on the ground. You lived it day in, day out. Damn near took your life.
And I sat down here, right? It's like, I ain't no hero. I'm just a guy protecting my property and all the ranchers' property around me. That don't make a hero. That makes a guy doing his job. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Everybody talks about community. Well, I did community. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Lost Pop kind of had to take a trip for a while. And I hope you got it together, brother, because I love you more than you even know, and you know that to be a fact. And I know I can be hard, but I'm fair. You know what I mean?
That's obvious. He wouldn't stuck with you as long as he has.
So when I sit down here and I look at the things the way they are, right? What do we do, right, if we don't have a life? What do we do if we don't have community? What do? We always bitch, right? God protect us, God do this, God do that. When we're not even willing to do it for ourselves. You know what I mean? All the ranchers here know what's going on, right? They don't want to get involved because it's too hard, right? See, when it gets hard, it's like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm going to do. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And people like me kind of know what to do because we live pretty hard because of the way we lived, ranching and riding and 17 years on the ranch. I got to admit, it hadn't been easy, but it's been done. It got done. You can't just pull up and run the first time somebody tells you to, but many do.
Oh
And I
yeah.
don't understand why they do. And then they go and then they bitch and then they piss and then they fucking moan, right? When there's a simple solution out there, work together, build your communities upright, find out who your neighbors are, pray to the Lord Almighty that He'll forgive us for the sins of the day. But then in that day, we live for Him. You know, men are men. That's what they are. And I
Bingo.
sit down there and I look at this crap, right? And this is what I got to say. We've been on this. Oh, you ever say that again to my wife? I will kill you, Lost Pup. You know her name.
Miss Rob.
Anyway, to make a long story short, we've been riding this, we've been in it, and we did it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And I had a lot of people say, well, why are you going to retire? You know why I'm retiring? I'm going to tell you why I'm retiring. Nobody gives a shit about the border. We all know that. They want to talk about it, but they don't want to talk about what's going on, and they don't even want to hear it. We already
No, it's
know
all
that.
it's all a myth.
It's
Until
all
someone
myth,
dies.
it's all lip service. People that are doing it are down there. Good enough, right? Then I got a lot of people saying, oh, my God, why are you leaving? Well, why the hell wouldn't I? You know what I mean? And that's where I'm at tonight. I got to take care of my man. I got to take care of my wife. I got a family. I bleed red, and I pretty much proved that when I got knifed.
Well, I'm going to tell you. I heard. I was listening to a fella today, and no, let me rephrase it. I was talking to him on the phone today, and they asked me a question. You gonna get the hell out of there? I said, yeah, I think so. That's what he's talking. He says, yeah, because you never know when somebody, while he's out in the middle of the range, somebody's gonna slip up to that house and could actually hurt your wife in one form or another. And that is not a good thought to have in your head while you're out in the middle of the range trying to take care of business and your wife's at home vulnerable. Now, I'm not saying she's weak by no means. I'm sure she's a pistol carrying, packing mama. But against a handful of men, that don't mean shit. So, it's one of those deals. And I said, I think they're going to do the right thing eventually. It's going to take time, I'm sure. And, I don't disclose anything I may or may not know. I said, but what I will say is I hope they do the right thing. And yes, we need to get Louise to a safe place. Yes, she's tough, rugged. She's used to this crap. But I want to tell you, she's still a woman. We still got to protect her.
I know.
No matter how tough she thinks she is, she's still a lady. And we need to protect her.
I sat down and I've been thinking about it all, and my men are men too. We already fought our wars. We went overseas, right?
Oh, absolutely.
We came home. I'm not
Ragnar?
Came
Hello
home
again.
to fight another
I'm
one.
not tooting my own horn, but I listen to a lot of crap about what I need to do, right?
Yeah, I'm sure you get more advice than you freaking want.
You know what I need to do?
Turn your ears off.
Pretty much.
Uh,
But you know what? There's a God.
Yeah.
Still love a country. And I still am who I am. And I'm not going to change for anybody. And I just needed to clarify that. You know what I mean?
That's
I
it.
sat down here and I've been on it for 5 months, and a lot of people couldn't handle it for a week.
I want to tell you what, Rob. I think I'm a tough SOB. There's a pretty good chance after 3-4 days of doing what you did, I'd have been so beat, I'd have had to tell you to go kiss my ass because I'd have been. I'm sorry. I don't do it every day like you do. So I don't know that I could do it. I'm being 100% honest.
I ride, and I'm good at it. And I needed to say that tonight, and more so for the men, right? And for everybody here. Thank you for the opportunity to talk. There's a time, you know what I mean? We all need to listen, and we need to see the signs that are in front of us. And if we don't work together, we're going to fall apart. We got all these people saying love will be the way. Love will handle a lot of things. It'll cure a lot of illnesses. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But it will never, ever pave the way for the kind of men we are.
Gigi, I'm glad you popped in and said hello.
The kind of men we are. We ride. We get the job done. We've been on this border for a long time, and it wears on you. And Jerry John dying didn't help nothing out. But as I sit down here and I talk to you, right, I'm talking to you like a man rather than a boy.
Oh, absolutely.
And I don't think people like men talking anymore because of gender bullshit. But you know what? We are who we are. You know what I mean?
Right. Good night, Gigi. Have a good evening.
And if we don't catch our breath, you know, I mean, some of us were in it, right? And now I'm going to move on to another area where I probably won't be in it as much. But I'll be able to advise the people that are going to it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And what to prepare for. And you can prepare them and get them ready before they head that way. Amen. So they know what they're looking for. And you know, that could be a training school within itself.
Yeah,
yes. And it could be a training school of how to prepare yourself for what you're about to encounter. I don't think, you know, slinging guns and hooping and hollering and all that's going to be the trick, because it ain't. Hey, Chuck, good to see you, bud.
Hey,
Chuck, if you want up, let me know.
Carl, that is what the problem is, right? Men talking hurts feelings nowadays.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, and they call it mansplaining and all this other shit, right? And we all get in trouble because we're not PC. Like, were we taught PC in high school?
Nope. We had to learn that on our own.
We sit down here, you know, our ass gets hurt over all these little stupid things. We don't even look at what matters.
Hang on a second.
We can talk about shit all day, right? We can always talk about it. We can, oh my God, why isn't anybody doing anything about anything? I'm going to tell you something.
Get her, dude.
Michael Gale's in the room tonight, right?
Yep.
Veteran, hardcore.
Yep.
Has a huge story to tell. Granada, right?
Yep.
Did anybody stop and think that was only 40 years ago?
40. Yeah, it wasn't that long ago. Hey, Rob, hang on just a second.
Of his, right?
Hang on just a second. Chuck, if you want the link, please push yes. I'll drop it for you.
When he talked today, my men said there's a man, right?
Yes.
An honest man. That's a good thing, isn't it? Or are we so shallow we won't even hear another man's story? Combat's combat, right?
I want to tell you what.
Guy honoring a brother, like we do ours, right?
Right.
But guess what? We were there. I wasn't in Granada, but there was other places. I heard what he had to say because I rewinded your video, right?
Yeah, I rewind it too.
And it went to food when a man poured his heart out.
It did.
Food. Think about it.
My mama always said, a way to a man's heart was through his stomach.
It is.
Well, stands alone, hello, and a way to a woman's heart through her kids.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, there's two different streets there you got to look at.
But we sit down here, right? And we look at everything, right? And we say we're strong and we say we're united. But everything that's showing us we're united makes us more divided.
Yes.
And as we become more divided, that's where we become. Shortly, Willie D will be up here, I'm sure, because he's coming in, I think, because I called him.
Good. I would love to have him up here. That would be a blast. He is
when I thought about this shit today, right?
Yes, sir.
I'd like Michael Gale to come up if he would, because I want to.
Michael Gale, if you want to come up, I'll drop you the link. Please just put yes in the chat, and I will invite you up.
I have a lot of respect for that man. And I looked at him pouring his heart out, and I thought, wow, Wow. Common sense. Absolutely, Angel Rose. Self-respect, honor, commitment. That's what we're all about.
Uh,
See,
I
when
just
we
put
come
my
into things, we want to build unity. We want to build a tight-knit crew. People that understand, there's something that's important. And what's important to one person doesn't mean it's important to another.
and
But
I
it's
was going to say, here's Mr. Young Ello. Excuse me. You know, it doesn't matter what's important to one, what's important to two, but here's the bottom line. If you don't have support for your fellow American, whatever it may be, or whoever it may be, or it doesn't matter if it's American, but your fellow humanity, and you have no consideration for humanity, you're already in a trouble. You're already in trouble. You've got to have courtesy, and you've got to try to help. And until you see they're taking advantage of you, and then you back away and say, okay. When you start contributing back what we're helping you with, now we will help you. But other than that, we're going to give it to somebody that appreciates it and will help back. And that's what builds a community. It's not this give one, give all, and just walk away like it was a few bucks you just throwed in a pot of a vet sitting on the side of a street, or a homeless person sitting on the side of a street with a little cup, a can that was full of beanie weenies back when he ate it 10 years ago. That's bullshit. Now, if they want to get up, come with you, shower off, come help you with your house, eat a good meal, sleep a good night, or 3 or 10 or 20, whatever. Now, that is a community. That's how you build it. It's not by just throwing a buck here and there to, where's a buck go anymore? You might as well throw it on the curb just like you do a bubblegum wrapper, because that's all it's going to buy you. $1 can't even buy you a freaking candy bar anymore.
Nope.
So people's got to turn their attitudes off of charity and start helping the people who want help, and start helping the people that they want a chance. And there's a lot of them out there. And I want to tell you what, most of your homeless vets, they really want a chance. They was just given a shitty end of the stick. And now there's a few out there that's playing the system. Okay, I'll give it that. But you can always tell. When I was in Oklahoma City, I would drive down the street, and these people would say, "We'll work for money or food." I'd say, "Get in, let's go to work." Half of them wouldn't go, but the ones that did, I'd take them and let them pull weeds in the backyard for 2 hours, and I'd give them $100 bill.
There you go.
They did, and I'd even feed them while they was there, because I knew they needed the nutrients to keep them alive. And because it'd be hard to explain when somebody dies in your backyard if you didn't feed them, give them something to drink. That'd be a little tough. So I give them everything I could when they wanted it. But if they didn't want it and they said, "Oh well," they make an excuse why they can't go. You're going to stand here on the side of the road and you can't go nowhere. You don't want me to feed you. You don't want me to give you money, and you don't want to help me. So are you here for a beggar? Are you panhandling? What are you doing? And then they go over, you see them later, and they get in a $300,000 BMW and drive off that evening.
And that
Hey,
just
Shane, I've done that.
I've watched them.
I have been the one on the where you get off of the interstate with a sign in our hand.
Yep. I was a produce manager on one of the busiest streets in Oklahoma City, and I'd go out and smoke a cigarette, and there'd be people. I knew the good ones, and they'd be out there polishing my damn truck while I was inside. Didn't even know they was doing it. And I'd go out there when I go smoke a cigarette, and I'd give them food. I'd give them water. I pay for it out of my own pocket, and I'd give them a few bucks. Now, if they went and bought a bottle of whiskey, I don't give a shit. They earned it. They can do what the hell they want. Or if they want to go buy food, that's on them too. Wasn't my business. They did their job. I did mine. So it's a big difference when you treat people like they want to be treated. But if you cower down to the conniving slums, you're gonna get taken advantage of. And I'm sorry. And it's very hard to distinguish if you ain't been around it very much.
Exactly. I'm gonna go somewhere though, Shane. I called Michael Gale. The story
Yes.
he told was huge about a friend of his, right?
Yeah.
And you're the one that's going to put his friend's name to music, right? You're gonna narrate.
Yeah, I'm gonna narrate the story
Hold
through
on,
the
hold on. Now, you want to hear this?
Yes, sir.
Here's a man, right, sitting there, and he stood the line. He held the ground. He was there. This man was there. This man deserves all of our respect.
Oh, absolutely.
I
And I'm gonna
salute
give
you,
you,
Michael.
and
And
I'm
I
gonna
love
give
you.
him the floor right now. And I'm gonna tell you from a Marine to another brother, right? Semper Fi, sniper.
Semper Fi, brother.
See, it's about a team.
Right.
Together, everyone achieves more. Those words, they mean more than anything anybody can imagine. The last words of a man that was young falling. It ain't time to talk about food. It's time to talk about the man. Some gave all gave some.
Yep.
So, Michael, I mean this.
Thank you,
Semper
brother.
Fi, brother.
Thank you, brother. That was great words. I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, it was hard. That was my first time being in any kind of combat. You know, trained, and then we got the call, and I was over at Fort Lewis, and they wanted us over there, so we flew to Fort Benning and got up to C-130s, and then we had some Rangers and that went ahead of us, and they jumped out to go clear the the airfield because there were some, you know, bad guys that were trying to hold it, but they took it. And so when then we came in, and we were relieved some of the other guys that were in doing some of the stuff that, you know, they were trying to get those medical students out as quick as they possibly could.
I know.
And then,
yep.
And then when they found out that there was more, oh boy, then it went really berserk, because, you know, they thought that was the only ones, and then they found out that there was more students plus more Americans that were on the island. Yeah, I went. We were in hot pursuit to get them out.
And you held the line, and you did what you had to do, right?
Exactly. It was when we got up to after that one guy, one of our fellow soldiers was killed. We, you know, I still headed up there, even though I was still injured. And actually, my team leader, he said, "Hey, do you want to head back?" And I said, "Absolutely not. You know, I want to keep going. You know." And you know, and so we got into our position where they wanted us to be, and we got there at the Calvini Barrack, and you know, I had to do my job. What's that?
And all hell broke loose.
Oh yeah. Once it started to get about dusk, that's when the jets started coming in, and the Cobras started coming in and just started laying down fire, because they were firing back at us with those 40 millimeters and, you know, all their weapons that they did have. And they had to take out those pillboxes first, because that was some big rounds coming at us.
Yep.
So but we had to do what we had to do, and we lost some guys, but it could have been a lot worse. And that's the way I look at it. Could have been a lot worse, but the enemy, they didn't come out too well.
No.
No.
What I'm trying to tell you is I was on Hell's Highway, right, in 91.
Mm-hmm.
And I experienced some of the same shit, right? And I wanted you to be able to honor your friends, your loved ones, the men that you served with, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted it to go unimpeded. You understand what I'm getting at?
Oh, yeah.
Tired of everybody looking at what we did as chicken noodle soup, like whatever, right?
No,
I could
boy.
just have a sandwich afterward and pretend it didn't happen.
Right.
And why I called you up here tonight is I have much respect for you. You and I
Okay.
talked before, you know that, right?
Oh, yeah.
See, a lot of people don't serve. We're the 1% that did. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And what you said today spoke volumes for your character. You understand that?
Oh, yeah.
See, I'm a man too, and you're a man too, right? And we look at what's going on here, and we didn't fight for what's going on here, did we?
Mm.
Did we fight for what's going on now?
Do we fight for what's going on? Oh, no, absolutely not.
No, that's what I'm talking about. You know,
Yeah,
I'm on a
it's-
damn border, right? And I had to pull my man and say, you know what? People don't pay attention to shit, and you know that as well as I do.
Oh, yeah.
See, now when you hear your story, right, they know you're real, right?
Absolutely.
And they know you're the man, right? You are a man. You're a man that was there. They all think we need everybody around us, but we already know we were trained. We know we need ourselves. But your story needed to be told. You understand what I'm getting at?
Yes, I do.
You're one of many and a dying few, and I respect you. And I mean that.
Oh, thank you very much. I totally respect you, too.
We all do what we do,
Mm-hmm.
but we do it for the love of country, do we not?
Absolutely.
And we do it so that maybe our children don't have to.
Right.
Well, that's what we all hope. But yet, our fathers said it, their fathers said it, their fathers said it. And look, it's a repetition of a never ending cycle that the government puts us through and tells us bullshit lies, puts us in the middle of a catastrophe. And then everybody wonders why in the hell we keep going through this. It's repetitious. And Rob, I'm not trying to step on you or Michael, anybody. I'm just saying, if you look at the bigger picture, this is done on purpose. Every war that has been fought has been funded both sides by one single entity, no matter how big or small that may be. But they're all funded by the same group of people. And it's all about money to them. And we send they send their kids across seas to get rich and famous, and we send our kids across seas to perish for their useless cause.
Well,
is that not correct, Rob?
Some of it was very useless.
Yes, it was.
I'm going to just say it the way it is. We fight for God and country. That's who we fight for. I protected this border for God and country. Do you not? And I think about this shit, right? And I wonder, why are we so divided? Salty Smile, what the fuck? Get up here, Willie D.
Is that Willie D?
That's Willie D. That's his.
Oh, he put something in earlier, and it said it's something. It said, I don't even know how to spell that. Here, let me put it on the screen. Look, here's what he put in there. What the hell is that?
You can hide that Salty Smile. That's Willie D. He's not coming in to troll.
And I thought, I don't know what that is, but I'm not going to address it. But that's Willie D. Get your ass up here. And if I need to, just say yes, and I'll drop a link.
Drop him a link. He'll get him up. He's kind of a cornball like me.
Okay, I'll drop it.
But
Well,
the
one
thing
thing-
about it is, your story needs to be told, brother.
Well, it's gonna be told. It's gonna be in that song, "Brothers Calling," and Shane's gonna be narrating the I guess the story.
Good.
Right,
It's going to
Shane?
be told. Yeah, it's going
Yeah.
to be told. And I need to talk to you more about it too, because I want to add to a little bit before the song, because right now all I got is a little part in the middle.
Oh, okay.
I want to record it a little different when I go on with him and see what he
In other
thinks. Now,
words,
he
you
can
want
change
some
it.
more
It's his
airtime.
song. Yeah, I don't care about the airtime, but what I do want is I want to tell the whole story, and it's hard to do with about 6 words. And that's about what I have in the middle.
Oh,
So if I
okay.
get a little bit to start the story, and he goes into his main theme, and I tell a little bit in the middle, and he goes back into his second chorus, and he gets done with that, and the girls do their thing, and then I put it right in the end. I finish up the narration. Like I said, I haven't seen that in 20 years successfully. I don't know that my voice is going to be the one to do it, but I think he'll like what I have. And he says, record it any way you want, and I'll help you record it. We'll do it in a private. I can sing, I can talk, whatever. He wants to do it several different ways and see which one he likes best, which is fine. It's his song. And I really think the narration of the story of your friend
Mhm.
would come out
Do you want
best.
me? Would
as
you
a
like me to
narrator.
tell you? Would you like me to tell you now, or
We need to
you
do
know?
it private, Michael Gale,
Okay?
because
Yeah, that way.
when I hear the words, I want to be able to scribble it down,
Oh,
and
okay.
I want to be able to go over it, and I want to listen to Ken's a little bit more as it's going through, so I can get the
Peacock and Fleabag, right? They just wrote in, they're from Nam, right? Nam was
Yeah.
forgotten. And I feel bad for those men.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, absolutely.
But the
But
thing
yeah,
I
I did. Sorry, go ahead, Rob.
the thing I was bringing out tonight, my man and me have been on this border for 5 months, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
You've been on there a long time, but yeah, you've had the last 5 months of hell.
Yeah, it got pretty bad. But you know what I mean? Everybody thought that I was leaving. I'm a coward, whatever. Fuck them. I don't care. You know what I mean? They haven't stepped on any of the ground I've stepped on. And you know what? If you want this show, come up and show me who you are and come and get it. You can have
There
it.
you go.
Me and you, right? We walked on some different ground,
Mm-hmm.
but we never forget a brother.
That's right.
And the problem with this country is they forget all their brothers. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I'm not sitting here and I'm not trying to toot any horns, right?
I'll be right back. I got to run to the little boys' room.
You
Be right
go
back.
ahead and go to the little girl's room, Shane. You have a good time, right? And we love
Don't
you.
take any pictures while you're there. It's the girls.
If you do a snapshot of your penis, we're gonna get mad. You understand?
Where's Louise at?
Right here.
I'm in Rob's chair.
Oh,
I've got his keyboard. I'm typing.
What I wanted to bring up tonight, Shane, this meant everything to me. I looked at a man that just blew his heart out on your show earlier today, right? And it went to food on a man that died. And if we can be that callous, what can we do next? Can't forget the ones that, they always say, that song, some gave all gave some. They listen to the lyrics, right? But they don't feel the lyrics like a bet does. You understand what I'm saying, Mike?
Absolutely.
And when you came up tonight, when I asked you to, I sure appreciate you, brother. We're old school. We're the old breed.
Oh yeah.
But we're a good breed.
Absolutely.
the breed that needs to be instilled in our military today.
Well, We're living in the land of confusion, right?
Yeah.
When you
I
live in
ain't confused. I just put my faith in God, and I just pray. So, you know, I know where I'm going. So, if the end is to be with
Christina,
Him,
Crystal,
hmm,
there's a strength in you. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
Keep that strength. Faith and strength and courage is what makes us move.
Yep.
And it's called having character. Thank you, Apnar, my friend from Mesa. Truth. That woman is that amazing person. See, we got to learn to listen to one another, right, and hear our words, because words mean a lot. No man should serve that should be homeless. You get honorably discharged. You should he should be taken care of a life. But in another way, Jew being right, we have to also take care of ourselves. We have a responsibility to us. We're men. You know what I mean? We didn't come
Yes,
out
but y'all
asking nobody for shit. We came out here to make our own lives.
yeah, but I agree with them in there. Y'all do not get the respect nor the help that y'all need as being veterans.
Bingo, and that's why I brought
You
that.
should be in a place before some of these other idiots. We need to
Bingo,
take
and
the
that's why
money
Michael
and to
Gale is
help
here
y'all.
right now, because I was not going to have a friend of mine, a man that served, disrespected by anybody for what he did do, where he's
Yes,
been.
and I mean,
And you know what?
they don't really, yeah, they don't think
I am a
about when they see, because every time I see a veteran, I always tell them, thank you for your service. And
we appreciate that, but what was more importantly on all this, right? Man's life, a man's life, from a veteran that's talking about a man's life, should never be taken down by a sandwich or something cooked. That's what I'm talking about. And this is Uncensored with Rob. You know that, Shane?
Yep.
Uncensored.
Hey,
But
Rob,
man.
my grandfather was at a veterans what do you call it? Nursing home? What do you call that place?
VA hospital.
Huh?
Yeah, hospital.
The VA hospital.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he was. He had strokes and stuff like that, so they put him there, and he had a picture of my son in his room, and he was in the Navy, and he was the cook, and he got a letter from the captain, and it was something really special. So he put it behind that picture so when he passed away, I could give it to my son. Do you know somebody stole that?
Wow.
I have no idea what it meant, but it must have meant something for him wanting to leave it for my son that went into the army. But it's like they let somebody, who would want a picture on a wall?
Willie D, your internet is shit tonight. Well, get her figured out, bud. Get on up in here.
His internet is shit. Oh, bullshit.
Put salt in that internet.
I think he put a mushroom in it.
Salty crap.
He put a mushroom in something, didn't he? Probably in his gully.
You know what? I wanted to bring this up real. You know what I mean? I really did, Shane.
Well, get her did.
I got her did.
Okay.
Michael?
Yes.
I salute you, my brother.
I salute you back, sir.
Michael, how many years you say you served?
And I salute you both.
Pardon?
How many years you say you served?
I served 6 years. Actually, what happened was actually I was going to re-sign up, but I ended up having an accident and I ended up getting my neck broke.
Right. I remember
But-
you saying.
Then they wanted me to re-sign up, but I was going to have to be a pencil pusher, and that wasn't me.
Oh hell no, dude! God no.
I'm
Oh,
the kind. I'm the kind of guy that likes to jump out of the helicopters and jump in the water and get on the boat and hike up the hills and fire the weapons, and that's the kind of guy I was. I wasn't a pencil pusher.
Infantry, baby, infantry, right? That's who we
That's-
are.
Absolutely. I was
That's what
I was
my son
infantry,
did.
and then went to ranger school, and then went to sniper school, and air assault school.
So you went to AIT.
Yep.
I understand that completely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my son was in an infantry.
Bard, how you doing, girl?
You want to hear something funny?
I think Chuck's over on Bonnie's right now. Yeah, he is.
I'm sure. What do we care?
Well, like I said, we're all friends, and I hope everything's
The
going
point
well.
I'm making with all this thing is, why do we care? You know what I mean? We're here, they're there. People have a right to choose where they go, what they do, what they say, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's
Are
all
we
in.
living in a communist country so that we have to be afraid of where we go?
No, I would never say that. No,
Well, what I'm trying to say is, you're here, we're here,
absolutely.
and there we are. But tonight, I retired today, Mike.
Well.
So he says. He's a ass. So, yeah, he says he did. I'm sure he'll sneak out and do a little bit of
I might do
reconnaissance.
a little something, right?
Well,
Right.
sure. It's hard to keep a good man down.
Well, he'll be sitting on top of that range with a
If I
50
was a
cal
good
with a
man,
suppressor.
I would be
With-
easily taken down.
He'll be sitting out there with a suppressor taking down rattlesnakes. You watch.
Well, good. Take out the rattlesnake, and I'll cook them up.
There you go.
Man, brother, rattlesnake's good eating. You know that, don't you?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I used to when we were over in Yakima firing range, we would there are a lot of rattlesnake over there, and we would sometimes we wouldn't get our sea rats, and we didn't have anything left, so we went after rattlesnake.
I've never had rattlesnake, but I hear it is really good. But they say if you overcook it, you cook all the protein out, and you might as well just go chew on a stick.
Yeah,
If you
well,
overcook it.
the only thing we had to cook on at that time, we had our little sternals, and we took our helmets to kind of cover the light because, you don't want to, even though it's training, you
Right.
still don't want to show the enemy where you're at. So we used to
Right.
take our helmet and put over the sternal, and then we put him on a stick, and then we just cook up a piece of rattlesnake that way.
Ah, okay.
Yep.
Before I bring my wife in, right?
Uh-huh.
You remember these, don't you?
Oh yeah. We used to call him the turtle hat.
You think?
I got
Yeah.
something for y'all love. Listen to this.
This is my
Retirement
bringing my wife in viewing position.
You're fixing a sniper and give her a big old shot, huh? Listen to this.
What
Y'all
do
are
you
gonna
think
love
of
this.
this nostalgia, brother?
Oh yeah, there you go.
You'll love this. Retirement for Rob is going from 80 hours a week to 77 hours a week. Congrats. That's retirement.
Well, yeah, just enjoy your retirement there, Rob. It's I like to take walks. I like to take walks with my wife, when I can. Today I haven't been able to lately because I've been having troubles with my lungs.
Right.
So I end up getting COPD and bronchitis and all that crap when I was serving over in Yakima doing our training, and when Mount St. Helens went off, all that ash had landed all in Yakima firing range. Well, of course, we're training in it, we're rolling in it, all that stuff, and we'd come out looking just our uniforms wouldn't even look like uniforms anymore. It'd just be gray, and our sometimes the because of the glass that's inside the volcanic ash. Well, what happens? It would cut your eyes up a little bit, and and then you'd breathe a little bit of it, and your nose would start to bleed, and your eyes would bleed from all that ash that had gotten into your eyes and your lungs. Yep. So later in life, I end up getting issues with my lungs, and that's what my lung doctor told me. He said he's seen that before, and that's what it's from. Because I've never smoked a cigarette in my life, and he said I had COPD, and but I've never smoked. I said my mom did, but I never did. But he said because of what you did, train over there in Yakima, of all that ash would get in your lungs. Yeah, because I would cough up and it looked like black tar.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
Well,
yeah, the mucus is nasty.
I was going to ask you that if that's the reason you had. I thought it might have been that Agent Orange or however.
Oh no. Agent Orange was
way after Agent.
Yeah, that's Vietnam.
Oh,
yeah, okay. Back in the 70s.
You're looking at almost a 30-year difference. Mike,
I didn't remember where it was at. I just remember the name of it and what it did to the lungs and stuff.
Yeah, no.
Mike?
Yeah.
I'm going to pray for you. Is that okay?
Absolutely.
Our most kind and heavenly Father, we know that you have the power to heal. We know all about you, Father. You are there for us. Father, tonight we come to you in prayer.
I think they froze up.
I think they did too.
Yeah, I think he froze up. Well,
what a time for it to freeze.
Yeah, it started awesome.
The devil didn't want him to pray.
Tracy, yeah, do what you got to do, hon. Thank you for watching, and if you keep watching, I appreciate it.
Bye, Tracy.
He'll get back up in here in a minute.
Yeah, he'll figure out.
But that's an awkward place to freeze at.
Yeah, right in the middle of a damn prayer. Yeah, it's like, come on, I was wanting to listen to this.
I know they got to pop back in.
Yeah, it's going to come back in.
Yeah, they got to reboot.
But anyway, Shane, what I'll do is I'll get a hold of Ken and I have him give me your number.
Yep.
And then I'll give you a call.
Well, I'll tell you what, I can put it in private chat if you want. Can you grab it out of private?
Well, right now I can't. But I don't know if...
yeah, just get it from Ken and tell him I said it's okay, and call me if he has any questions, but he ain't going to disbelieve you.
No, he won't. He won't disbelieve me at all. I tell him I was on your show and you one that talked to me about that. So that way I could tell you some of the, tell you the story, and then that way, and he'll be okay. Yeah, and then he'll give me your number.
Okay, good. Because I'd like that story because I'd like to try something, and he may or may not like it, which is up to him.
Well,
but I think it would be beautiful. I really do.
Yeah.
And it tells the whole story, not just little bits and pieces. And everybody going, "What are you talking about?"
Right.
I want at least enough of the story that builds a little bit, and he gets his vocals in there, and then it builds a little bit, and then he gets to his climax, and then I finish it.
Right.
All with the end of the story, and I think that would set the song off. Plus, it would set off and give tributes to your friends calling that actually happened.
Right. There we go. Rob's back.
Yep.
Yes, I hope you got to hear the rest of the prayer. We did finish it.
Yeah. No,
Well,
he got about 10, 15 words in it, and it just froze.
And it just went.
Ain't that awkward? You're sitting there trying to pray and it freezes. The devil didn't want you to pray.
We kept going. We kept going.
Yeah.
We got
well,
Lost pup, you're always
Well-
welcome. You're never feel unwelcome. Lost
Well,
pup.
God heard y'all.
Lost pup, you're always welcome in here.
well, thank you for the prayer, Robert.
You bet. Well,
Good night, Lost Pup.
Yes, we definitely finished that prayer. I wish everybody had heard it because it was wonderful.
And
Yeah.
I got kind of a plan, right? You want to hear it?
Get her
Sure.
done.
Okay, it's me. Okay, Willie D, get up here.
All right, Willie D.
Glad you got the salt
If you need a link, drop it. Or you want me to drop it? I'll drop it for you, bud.
Salt out of his
Coming
cracker.
at you right now.
out.
Large and in charge.
Shane's like, why do I have Rob Redband up here? It
Well, I know why I have you up here.
Uncensored.
That's right.
It's kind of scary when I'm uncensored.
You know,
I didn't know I was uncensored. I can be me, right?
yep. Friday night, adult TV only.
I love y'all.
And brother, let's bring it.
Don't show no tallywhacker and don't show nothing.
You think I'm going to do that?
I wouldn't, because hell, I can just open my mouth and everybody giggles at me. I don't need to
6
embarrass
weeks
myself
to
this
find
morning.
it to begin with. I know it's there somewhere, you know what I mean? Hold my gun.
Somebody comes up here naked and I'm going to hit leave and I ain't even saying bye.
Hey, Christina, or Crystal,
Uh-huh.
I am so sorry.
Well, Rob, when you look at your wife and you go, "Damn it, honey, where'd you put that thing? I got to go pee." That's
Yeah, it's like it's attachable, you know what I mean? It's like,
We don't need to bring up Sam Kinison tonight.
that's just wrong in so many different ways.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Son.
It's one of his favorite parts, though.
Oh, I know. Okay, here we go. We got a salty smile wanting to smile at us.
All right.
bring him in.
There he is. There he be. Willie D,
Hi,
how you doing?
Willie.
Hey,
Willie.
everybody, that took forever.
Hey, I'm going to tell you, there's nothing like having a fresh Willie on stage.
Right?
Yeah,
Nothing better.
Nothing better than a fresh one.
hey, how you doing, Willie?
Pretty good.
Why in the hell are you sitting in your sauna?
This is my
Sitting in
living
his
room.
room.
Oh, that's your living room. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
No,
Hey,
I
is that
love it.
Douglas fir?
It is knotty pine.
Yeah, I was going to say that's probably number one Naughty Pine.
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
Can I
beautiful.
And
ask you something?
It almost looks like it has a honey oak stain on it.
Very good.
Huh. I've only done this for 35, 40 years. And it almost
beautiful,
looks
though.
like it's got a polyurethane finish instead of a urethane finish, but I may be mistaken on that part.
What finish though? Which one?
I would probably say you probably got the polyurethane on it because it looks like a room that doesn't have a whole lot of lighting in it.
Yeah. So what's the finish? Is it satin glossy?
I would say it's probably in between a matte and a satin.
Yeah, you're pretty good.
Hey,
Sorry.
Willie,
Yeah. Yeah. What's up, Rob?
I'm going to say it's cheap wood.
It is.
You
cheap
damn
wood.
right, but it looks good. Who cares? It looks good and it works.
Yeah.
And I'm
That's
gonna
all that
say-
matters.
And thank God no one's painted it.
Oh no shit!
I'm gonna
Thank
say,
you.
Willie,
Yeah.
that's pretty.
No, it's pretty enough.
Your
It
wood
is
is pretty, Willie.
Yeah.
I like the Willie Wood being pretty.
Sorry.
All right. Keep it in your pants.
You sure got a pretty
Well,
wood,
where the
Willie.
hell is it? Where the hell else are we gonna keep it?
Hey, my Willie's always out. I don't know what you're saying.
You made me snort. Shit, that was
Rob
funny.
is not reason you love Willie.
I love my Willie.
I'm gonna talk to you about this later, Mr. Mrs.
I'm so
Mr.
glad
Salty.
he hasn't painted his
Yeah.
wood. That's the key.
Don't treat us like Brokeback Mountain. You know what I mean? We're not that.
So Shane, that was upside down and backwards. It said greetings.
Okay, yeah, I thought I went and looked at that, and I did look at it upside down. I'm thinking, hey, that almost looks familiar, but trying to turn my head upside down while I'm like, okay, I can't do that. But yeah, I did see kind of that, and yeah, I got the GR and the E, and then I don't know, I had a funky symbol somewhere in there, and I was like, okay, I'm not even gonna go any further. But yeah, that was cute.
Thank you.
All right, this salty guy is
Willie needs to be.
Bangladesh, and I can't speak that. So
Hey,
and then Rob's going,
Willie.
no, that's Willie D. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. I was waiting for him to see my name in there. I was like, it went right by and he didn't say anything.
Guess what?
Oh,
I'll tell you why, right?
I was listening.
Were you?
I was.
he's been lurking.
Have you been lurking?
Yeah, very fuzzily.
Very fuzzily.
I'm just gonna tell you something, man. Right?
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna say that because that'll get me censored. Willie,
Yeah.
I am so happy to see you.
I'm happy to see you too.
You are so pretty.
I know.
Oh my
Thank
god.
you for bringing the wood, you motherfucker.
The shiny polished Willie.
Yep. Your satin finished Willie. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. You could have put a little polyurethane on it, made it glow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he need a semi-gloss on that one.
Yeah.
Oh, at least it looks slick.
You needed to work it, brother. You needed to work it.
Then he had been slick Willie.
Yeah.
Willie, I am fully retired right now.
It's official.
It is so official I could puke.
You sure that
Well,
ain't from the
don't.
beer?
Yeah, I'm
don't
pretty
puke.
positive. Beer just makes you go to work the next day. Right now, I'm doing it out of enjoyment.
Oh
Hey,
yeah.
so
Now you just
how'd that
Sorry.
smoker trailer work out today?
We got the quarter. It'll be done tomorrow.
Oh,
nice.
We
How long you been smoking it?
since last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, since last night.
Nice.
But
Nice.
that's not going to be brisket. That's just going to be a whole quarter.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're gonna have some ribs, ribeyes. You're gonna have a little bit of everything in there. You're gonna
Well,
have a
I
little.
don't know. It's all going to be shredded by morning, so you're not going to know what you're getting.
Oh, them guys are gonna be out there robbing it all night long anyway. They're gonna
know.
be smelling that. And,
They're all like, we'll watch over it.
yeah, they're all drinking beer. They got kegs sitting next to them. They will be out there with a knife, testing it to see if it's ready yet.
It'll only be an eighth by tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be.
We'll
pork
wake up
chop.
tomorrow, we'll have shit to floss our teeth with. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're gonna have some bones and a pork chop, and you didn't even put pork on there.
Hey, thanks, guys. I'm glad you watched over it.
They didn't want it to go to waste, And they'll go. A bobcat must have come along.
And I remember how many dinners Rob was not able to eat the dinner because he had too many tastes that afternoon getting it ready.
Hey, you can't blame a man for that.
No, you can't.
It will be nothing but a brisket when you get to it.
Yeah, and it's probably going to be only the fatty part of it.
Well, I took my gun off. I can put it back on and go take care of my meat. You know what I mean? Hey, bam.
Protect your meat for the night.
God.
So Willie D, You got the night off, huh?
Yeah. I
And you got
planned
tomorrow
on
night off.
so because I don't get home till 2 a.m. So it's
Ouch.
dark out. And so I fired the grill up, and I am glad it was dark because it's basically a bomb. And
Right.
I went and got a new grill today because that's crazy how dangerous that was.
You open it up, you lose your eyebrows. Yep, time to get it something different.
It went
Yeah,
turkey.
there was no casing around the flame anymore.
Oh shit.
Yeah, oh shit is right.
Oh no.
You didn't need any casing. You're a man, dude.
Shit.
Dude, I don't want to blow up. I don't want to.
Stop whining.
I tell you what, I open the grill, I fire it up. Once I see it's where I want, then I close the lid. After that, I'm good. But yeah, I've opened a few that I've fired first and had the lid closed, and that gas gets trapped, and you put a little oxygen to it. It's like it'll say hello to you in a hurry.
Yes,
It'll
it
say
will.
Thank
it'll slap you in the face like a blow dryer that's 4,000 times hotter.
You're really not in the mood to eat anymore.
No, you can gnaw on your jaws because they're pre-cooked.
Yeah, we ate some jowls today.
Some cows, huh? Open the
So
grill
I
too
see
soon.
that they got the one chip challenge back out again. I bought mine. It's a $9 potato chip.
Oh, that hot one.
Yeah,
Is that California Reaper or is that Carolina one?
it is.
Oh, no. You bought a California Reaper? Give me a gun.
It is.
You won't need a gun. It'll kill him itself.
I do it every year. This one's a blue one this year. See, it's blue.
Yeah, they got a California and they got a Carolina one, and both of them develop them.
This one
And it makes
is
ghost peppers look like candy.
this one is Reaper and Scorpion.
Yep, that's it. Yeah, that
I
thing.
don't know anything about it.
I don't
And
even.
this one's dyed blue, so you know you ate it. Well, I think you're gonna know you ate it immediately.
Yeah,
I remember
When
I
you're on
remember
your way
last
to the
year-
hospital.
Willie D.
last year I took the challenge, and you're supposed to go as long as you can before you eat or drink anything. And
Right.
Usually the time limit is about an hour. 2 hours into it, I forgot I ate it. But the next
Yeah.
morning, I remembered I ate it.
yeah, because it's like, bring me an ice cream, hun. Why? What flavor? It don't matter what flavor. I'm not going to eat it.
It came out worse than it went in. I'm telling you, it lost no fire.
Oh yeah. I want to give you a little secret that I learned a long, long time ago. Drink about 3 or 4 big, huge swallows of pickle juice, and then eat that hot shit, and it will not burn ulcers in your stomach. It'll help.
I was thinking about eating a cake of baking soda. Maybe that might help too.
Yeah, that ain't no shit. Eat a whole box of that shit. Yeah, yeah. It's
I had to
jacked
get
up.
it though. I had to.
I want to tell you, I used to love hot shit, and I couldn't eat anything hot enough. And the older I get, the further I found that my body just doesn't like me as much as it used to.
Yeah, I hear you.
When I eat too much Tabasco anymore on something, it looks. My brother says, "You having a heart attack?" I said, "No, what?" He says, "You look like your waterfall on your wall." Here, I'll show you a picture. Here we go. This is what I look like.
My arm is numb. Yeah. Oh yeah, there you go. There you go.
That's what my forehead looked like.
Yeah.
He thought I was having a damn heart attack.
Hi, big guy. There he is.
Yeah, you got that little bitty fellow there. Yeah, your lap dog. Rob can't even pick the big bastard up.
Here. It's okay.
He's camera shy, Rob.
He's never been up on the couch, so he's thinking he's gonna get in trouble. You're okay.
Yeah, Rob feels the same way every time you're at home.
Yeah. He's not allowed on the couch.
Yeah, he's not allowed on the couch unless Mama's home.
He couldn't even sleep. He couldn't hardly lay down in the back seat of the Dodge Ram because
Rob or the dog?
he's wider than the seat, so he kept falling on the floor sideways.
You talking about Rob? Are you talking about Rob or the dog?
Bear.
Yeah, how old is the dog? Not Rob. We know how ancient he is.
1 year.
He's a year old. 11 months.
So he's got 8 more months to grow.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's doing good.
No style, Kyle. Hello.
Comfortable side.
Good boy.
He
Rob,
don't
did
like
you burn
that.
the hat?
Do what?
Did you burn the hat?
Yeah, I got a new one though.
He's got the
Willie
turtle.
D.
I've seen that
Willie
in a
D.
movie.
Watching position.
He's got the turtle.
It kind of reminds me of Elmer Fudd.
Yeah.
Oh fuck you.
He almost reminds me of Colonel Clink off of Hogan's Heroes. I know nothing.
Oh God.
I see nothing.
I know nothing.
I think you got me mistaken with Sergeant Schultz.
Yeah, Schultz. That's it. Because Clink was
There you go.
the really, yeah, it was Schultz.
The doofus.
Yeah, Clink was the
Yeah.
tall, skinny one.
Yeah.
I shot
yeah.
my hat, Willie.
You shot it.
We fucked that up 10 times sideways, right? Willie
That was
D.
just-
watching position. That's what it's going to be.
That's when
We're
my brother
bringing out
asked him. He
Willie
says,
D while we're getting ready for it. You know what I mean?
my brother asked him, he says, hey, Rob, you wasn't still wearing it when they were shooting at the damn thing, were you?
Oh, hell, I haven't worn this.
They may have been bad shots.
This might be a relic. You know what I mean?
The hat or you?
Both.
Okay. So,
Good to
Willie
see you,
D,
Willie.
I hear you're off tomorrow too, huh?
I am.
Hey, hey
I was
Willie,
trying
are
to
you
jump
off
on earlier,
tomorrow?
but I'm telling you, my internet sucks so bad. I get to
Yeah,
say,
you said
I mean,
you
I
was having
type in,
issues.
I type in. Well, that's because everybody. I live in a college town, so everybody's online.
Oh,
Hey,
I type
hey.
in there, and it takes
What is
3
wrong
minutes
with
for it to come up.
MSU?
what, Rob?
What?
What's wrong with MSU?
It's just a college town. There's a lot of people here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, after 5 o'clock,
I
everybody
am
bails
here
up on
for
that
you,
damn
brother.
thing.
Yeah, that's why when I'm at work, I get better service because there's nobody out there.
Right, it's during the day.
No, that's during the evening, but it's out in the middle of nowhere.
Right. Well, yeah, that's true.
The towers. I could throw a rock and hit the tower from where I work.
Ah. Yeah, pick that thing up, take it home with you.
So, Willie,
Yes.
about that squirrel,
Oh,
do you know the whereabouts?
yeah. I caught him
Yeah.
today too, fucking around. I wanted to shoot him. I want to shoot him so bad.
Sounds like lunch.
But my neighbor was watching.
It was one of them little red bastards too.
Yeah, of course.
An appetizer.
Oh,
They're long-tailed rodents is all they are.
yeah. They ruin the garden. Anything that you eat, they'll
They're
eat.
cute.
Oh, it just irritates you.
They're cute, my ass. They're good eating.
And here's the deal. They'll chew through the wall up in your attic and get into your attic and chew your damn wires. They're
Yeah.
freaking rodents with long, fuzzy tails. That's all they are.
That bastard chews his nuts all over my steps. So it's tripping hazards all over the damn. I'm telling you, I'm killing him. I'm gonna get
I
him.
hate it when someone chews their nuts on my step.
Yeah, leave them there. Yeah, don't leave
Shane.
your nuts there.
Dang, Gigi ain't in here, is she? She's gonna be popped up here. You talk about squirrels.
Oh, that's right.
I seen her earlier, but I don't know if she's still up.
No,
Oh,
she ain't here now, but it's one of those deals. I'm sure if someone said we're gonna get you and eat you, I'm sure she'd be okay with that.
Oh. I'm telling
You
you,
take that for what you will.
that rodent is. Oh, I can't wait.
I got a couple guns that you probably can take it out with.
Well, I mean, I have plenty of them too. It's just, am I willing to suffer the consequences?
Willie,
Yes.
Willie D, get one of those.
Yeah.
Get one of those rat pads. You know that when their feet hit it, they stick to it.
Or how about a
It's smarter
tap
than
back
that,
from
though.
somebody else?
Now there's an idea. He says.
How about a handheld, one of those little pistol grip crossbows? If you're in city limits, that way you don't get in trouble for finding
I
city
got one of
limits.
those too.
Willie, I got
I'm gonna
the
make a
solution.
harpoon. I'm gonna make a harpoon for a slingshot, and I'm gonna get that bastard.
There you go.
Willie,
That rat bastard.
You can't kill a squirrel where you live.
Not
you
in
can't.
town. Oh my God, I'll go to jail in 2 seconds.
Well, here's the deal.
you
Inside
won't.
city limits, it's against the law to fire a firearm unless you're protecting your property or yourself.
never mind.
He is protecting his property.
I can't even shoot. I can't
don't
even
think
shoot the
a rodent
neighborhood kids with my paintball
I
gun.
know,
It's
but
not
I was
fair.
just joking.
Willie D, I got the cure, right?
Oh, here we go.
Well, here's one of them.
Throwing
Come
knives.
on.
Yes.
Come on, that little thing. What are you gonna do with that
All right.
little thing?
Okay, you want me to go bigger?
Is that the one you took out of your back?
Huh?
Is that the one you took out of your back?
Yeah, probably.
That's just jacked up. I don't care who you are.
Yeah,
Okay, how
yeah.
about this one. That'll
Ah,
do
that's
it.
a little one too.
Okay.
Yeah, but
well,
I don't
okay.
think that's a very good
I
throwing one.
think we have to go with a higher caliber. Do you think that? Give me a weapon.
Give me a weapon.
It's not
This guy and his little blade.
What I carry,
It's
honey.
hot, honey.
I know it's hot. When you're hot,
This
when you're not.
this is a knife.
That's a
This
fucking
is
Put
sword.
that
nice
up there.
too.
Now that looks like a 357
Oh
revolver.
no! Wait.
Here we go.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, here we go. Dick competition's coming up.
Oh no! Wait.
Here we go.
Oh Lord. Somebody's
Oh
got
my God,
reverb.
he's got he's got all the King Arthur's ever beginning swords he ever had.
45.
I think yours is right.
This is 45
Yours is right here. Yours is right there.
All right. There you go.
Right there.
How about a Damascus?
There you go. See?
That's not a knife. That's
This is a knife.
What type of knife is this, Willie D?
Damascus. Wait a
She
minute.
said Willie D, not
Salty.
Rob D.
Smile.
Do y'all
This
like watching that
is a
fire
knife.
forge?
Cornhusker's knife.
Yeah.
There you go. How about that one?
Yeah, Michael's got that double-edged one. He's got a nice little boot
fat one. I
knife
like
right there.
that style.
Oh yeah, that little boot
That's
knife is
what I'm
something
doing.
else.
Well, this one hangs around my chin
Your
here.
throat.
So it's
Your
it's on my waist. So,
Everybody always needs a chin knife.
oh yeah. But I got my boot knife. I got that too. It's sitting right here beside me.
Yeah, I
Have
used
you
to carry
ever
a
heard
lot
of-
of it.
I can't
Sorry.
remember what that sword is called. Do you remember what it's called?
What sword, Billy?
The one behind you.
That's called his wife.
What's
Called
that one
a
behind
jade.
you over your left shoulder? I have that one. What's it called? I can't remember.
Clap.
Who you talking to?
You.
Oh,
Oh,
you're
okay.
talking
Well, we weren't sure. We have Rob. He's showing knives too. So I'm not sure. I got this one here.
Is that like the God? What the
It's
hell?
gold
is
looking, isn't it?
that? Yeah, I bought that whole collection.
That gold one.
That one there.
Yeah. What's that one called?
I can't remember right offhand.
Is that a Kit Ray one?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not.
Nice.
That's
Then
what it
this
looks
is the. Then this is my other one here.
Yeah, that's the Sword of Darkness, ain't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
And there's me when I was 20 years old.
Nice.
Hey, either one of y'all watch Forge and Fire? I love that show.
Well, you know, I quit watching that when they started doing silly shit with it.
But I like the
Yeah.
old ones.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah, the old
When they
ones
got
were
into
all
the
right.
when they got into those stupid fantasy ones, I stopped watching it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I watched a couple of them and said, yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, I just rather use shit that's useful.
Yeah, that's it. You know, novelty is novelty. Novelty is great for your, you know, your people that drive around and pick up souvenirs. But you know, if I want to spend the money on something and spend a lot of money,
And go grab
I
me
want
a
to be able to use it. I want
Right.
it to be useful,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it better hold a damn temper and a blade, or I'm
Thank
Hey,
gonna
T
be a
girl.
happy.
Hey, T girl.
Hey, T girl, how you doing?
I just like how they make it where the metal bends and all that kind of stuff. And I don't know. I just like that. I'm weird because I like watching people build cars and stuff like that.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, there's one thing to bend, and there's another one to flex. If
Yeah.
it'll flex and come back to its original position and still hold a blade, I want to
Yep.
tell you what, you've got something you will never see. A lot of those were those fencing swords.
We all have to
You would have
remain.
liked that. Do what, Rob?
We have to remain flexible.
Oh, absolutely. But still hold your edge.
You think?
Yep. No, I don't think. I know.
Oh,
Sharp with a sharp with a soft spine.
Yep. T girl, you're too kind to me.
Kid girl, we love you. You know that, don't you? I am Robert Bet, and I love you. And you're always like, my wife is like gonna get mad, but I still love you. Anyway, Willie D,
Yes, sir.
we gotta go fishing.
It's gonna be too fucking cold when you get up here.
Stop your crying.
Come down south then. Do it in some warm weather.
Look at you. You know what I mean? It's gonna be too cold.
Hey, I don't blame him. Fuck that. I did some ice fishing. I ain't doing no more.
I don't like
I
going
will
on the
ice
ice.
fish.
I want to tell you what. I dropped that little I dropped that little 3-pound test through that little hole we augured through there after we drove our car out in the middle of Mississippi. We dropped that little 3-pound line through there and caught more fish than I've ever caught in my life. We had so many fish it wouldn't even fit in the trunk of the car. So we started throwing them back in the hole. They just kind of floated around, so we picked them back up and took them home. We threw them in the back seat with us. It was frozen. It was okay. And yes, sir, we cooked them all.
This Damascus holds its edge.
Do what now?
Do you think this Damascus holds its edge?
I don't know. It's
Well,
too
hang
far
on.
away.
Let me amplify you a second. Let me look at it.
Well, that's
That
a little
thing-
bit of demand.
Yeah, it's got some in it. You can tell it's layered steel, but it's not a true Damascus, but it is a very tempered knife. Yes,
Ooh, I
the
like
top
the end of
there. Now I can see it. Thank you. That one will hold an edge forever.
It's
Thank
nice.
you.
That's cute.
There you go.
That's
Yes.
cute. He says that's cute. Billy D.
I like the handle of it.
Oh yeah, he's got that ivory handle on it.
Hmm.
I
Or it's
made
a
that
simulated
myself.
ivory. I don't know. Did you
This
know
one-
it's almost illegal to own an ivory handle anymore
Right.
on a knife?
No,
Yeah,
this is a deer
absolutely
horn.
it is.
Yeah, that's a deer horn.
Yeah,
That's
it's a deer horn.
Wait a minute.
It's
Pull
the
that
deer
back.
that ate my
Hold
azaleas.
it up. That's a
Yeah.
deer that you're azaleas. I know.
Oh, that's
I-
pretty.
I have one
Hey.
similar to that one.
Did you get that off? Did you actually have that made, or is that something you just bought?
I made it.
Okay. Did you actually take and when it was in rut and take and burn the felt into it? How did you get the coloration like that? Because it's beautiful.
Well, on the handle, I burnt it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
In ash? Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yep.
And,
Are you talking about the deer horn part?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, because it's not rubbed smooth. It's got the groove still in it.
Oh yeah, you got the grooves, but what I was wondering if it was
I
still
burnt
partially
it. I
in
burnt it. I burnt the horn.
okay. Because sometimes you can get them and they're still in rut a little bit, and you burn off, like you say, the top and the bottom, and but yet you lightly do it in the middle, and it gives almost like a hand grip, and it just gives it a beautiful flavor to the look.
Well, it doesn't slip in your hand. That's all that mattered to me.
Bingo. That's the biggest thing when they're in felt.
Hey, Victor.
To be
Hey,
honest, I
Carol
poured
Z.
that myself. I pounded that out. I pounded that still myself.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Red.
Victor, how you doing? Red's always a blessing in here, and she's
And here comes my counter with what he did. Let me see,
Uh-oh.
Willie D. Salty smile.
okay. What's up? He's got some lights coming on. He's wanting to show something. I'll make him big if he wants to show something. Hang on, buddy. Now that is a masculine. I want to tell you what.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, if you put an edge on that, you just spent 6 weeks of your time trying to get an edge on that bitch.
Yeah,
So-
you'll never wear that knife out ever in your lifetime.
No.
Not in your lifetime. That thing is a monster. It is a
That's beautiful.
well, and that Damascus blade he's got on there is so massive. I feel sorry for the guy that had to put an edge on it.
It was
took
him.
You did it, Willie?
Yeah. I'm into the red. I like the red and the round, so it's red. Everything I
Hang
make is
on.
usually red.
I'm
or
going to
round.
make you large again. So you make your own knives,
Yeah.
and now it's a
That's
polyurethane.
pretty.
This is redwood from Pakistan.
Hey, I've got some cherry wood if you want to make a few handles out of. That's 2 types of wood. You
Yeah.
got 2 types in there,
Yeah, this upper one is the one foreign. You can't even get it in this country.
right?
That's the Pakistan wood. This is just apple tree stained red.
Okay.
You're a commie.
Hey, turn that thing sideways. Let me see the edge on the back. No, on the back end. Your handle. Show me your handle again. You double it. Yes. Okay. That's what I was looking for. The handle goes the blade goes all the way down through it.
Called
Full
the tang.
tang.
The tang goes all the way.
Tang.
Yeah, the tang. Yes. Sorry.
Full tang. It even has designs in the tang in the back.
Hey, baby.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. It's very
Beautiful.
Hang on. I'll make it big again.
Do you make do you make the sheaths for them too?
Yeah, I do that too. I do leather work too.
Oh, nice.
There's
Dang.
a big market for that down here.
Yeah. It's big up
If
here
you do
too.
leather work, if you do
Yeah.
original leather work,
Yeah.
the
I do
sheriff's
sheaths
department
and all
down
that
here has
stuff.
been waiting 4 years to get true leather works from this guy that works with the sheriff's department. He is a undersheriff. He's got his own little leather shit, but he's so busy he can't do it. They've been waiting 4 years to get new holsters and shit.
Oh, I believe it too because you have to have the perfect piece of leather. You can't just go to Walmart and buy it.
Oh no. That is not how you get that shit.
Really?
I mean, I don't know how many hides I bought before I had the absolute perfect piece to use.
Hey, Shane, Red's asking you a question.
I'm sorry. Does Willie D have an active channel? And if he does, can he have him
He does,
comment
but
in chat?
there's only a couple of videos on there, and it's of the sky right now. I need to get a computer so I can get editing software. I got a drone I fly all over, and I got some pretty cool footage, but I don't have the means to edit it all together yet.
Hey, Willie,
Yeah.
I've got a lot of cool footage where I'm at. And we'll put it on your channel so you get struck out.
Yeah, thanks for the help, buddy.
That'll have to go on Salty Smiles because Willie D's a good. He's a good guy. Salty
Are
Smiles, he's
you really a good guy?
Yeah, salty's a little, salty.
Yeah.
Willie,
Oh gosh.
my wife and I decided,
Uh-oh. Now we're in trouble.
and this is why I brought you up here, you know what I mean?
Bum, ba-dum, bum,
We're going to go live again.
bum, ba-dum.
Oh, that'll be fun.
And we just decided to bring you up to give you shit, right?
Right on.
I know I wanted you to bring him up because I wanted to meet him because you talked about him so much. I was getting sick of hearing about him, couldn't meet him.
Oh, shut up. You're making it sound like we're in love with shit, man. We're not. Willie D hates me as much as I hate him.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, I hate you so much I'm going to come up and talk to you.
Yeah.
I'm just going to rub it up your ass just so you know it. I don't want to hide it. Hell no.
Remember the whole LOL, right?
Yeah. Fuck you, too.
I remember the AOL, and that took forever to get done. That's
We're
usually
talking about something entirely differently. You know what I had on my man today, and they all got their thing, and tomorrow I'm doing my retirement, right? I gave them their retirement first. You believe that, Willie D?
So the big one is tomorrow or what?
Yeah, the big one's tomorrow. Today was just for all the guys.
Oh.
And I'm going to tell you something. We had this woman come up, right? The mayor's wife, right? We're going to be so sorry to see you go, right? And I'm like, wow. Wasn't that ironic, right?
Isn't it ironic?
Yeah. I'm not going to go any further than I just did because I would really go far on this one.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you can take that to a new extreme that most people don't need to hear at this moment in your life.
What do you think?
Oh, I don't know. Don't ask me. I might tell you the truth.
You better watch out if you open up that Pandora's box. It just might react.
It is
Oh,
hot.
I know that shit's right. It'll explode right in my face, too.
Yeah, we will have no shame no more. You'd have to make another.
It'll be just a finger.
We'll just say we sent her home.
As Diamond says, YouTube, we are not sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no. I ain't sorry.
Hell no. Only thing I'm sorry for is I had to put up with YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube, screw tube, right?
You're welcome,
screw
Brad.
That's
Being
exactly what I
three
call it.
times in court over
Freedom of speech.
Yeah, I know. They're like fucking screwing with me, and they're like,
I really wonder what's going to happen when Elon Musk buys Twitter if the whole game changes.
No. It just means the money changes pockets.
Yeah, but he's all about free speech, though.
Only when it's his. Now wait a minute. It's only when it's his free speech.
Well, yeah.
He sits on the fence. He's on the fence.
No, he plays both sides of the. No, wait a minute. He plays both sides of the fence, and that's the difference.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah,
he
he's
plays
like
both
Joe Rogan.
sides.
He plays both sides. Yeah.
Yeah, he's rogue. No one knows where he's going to lean.
hey, Shane,
Yes, sir.
me and Willie are woke.
Yeah.
Well, you may still be awake, but I don't know if you're woke.
Yeah, it's all about.
We're woken up to their bullshit. I'm gonna tell you that right now, right?
I know that's
Yeah.
right. Hey, Red, you said something a second ago. You did your thing twice in a row. It says, Crystal Chatwood, thank you for the relay to Chain. And then the next one says, Crystal Chatwood, thank you for the relay to Shane. You know, my name in Spanish with the SH in front, you know what that translates to? Chain.
Syphilis.
No,
So she
no,
really
that's what me
didn't
and
write
her
it
daughter.
wrong.
That's what me and her daughter diagnosed to. But no, but my name is Chain in Spanish with the SH in front.
Red,
Chain.
you didn't write it wrong.
I like mine better.
I'm gonna have fun with that.
By God, why did you go there? Why did you do that to me, Rob? Asshole.
Uncensored.
Guardian, hello. Yeah, that was just, boy. I'd say I'd smack you, but then everybody go, stop it, silly.
And I just say try, you know what I mean? We're all good.
Hey, Guardian.
Yes, Red, I do. And I speak a little bit myself. That's how I knew that. Yeah, I did. You know, I did see that you was very fluent in it. I am not. I know enough to visit a 2-year-old and, you know, my mentality. And one good thing I did learn when I was working in the hog farms.
Cinco
I want-
cerveza, por favor.
Yeah, uno más. And there's never a no más.
Mas. Cinco cerveza, por favor.
Yep. But I did learn Maquina de Lava. And a lot of people don't know what that is. I was talking to a Spanish girl the other day. I said, Maquina de Lava. Go put it in the Maquina de Lava. And she said, what? I said, go put it in a damn washer. That's what it is. A Maquina de Lava is a mechanical washer.
But
That's it.
she's
It's
woke.
that simple. It's that simple.
Whoa.
It sounded like some sort of drink.
Yeah.
I know.
Yes,
Maquina de Lava, yeah, you think, oh, hell yeah, I want 2 of those.
Sounds
Give me
like
a double shot of that.
My second husband told me to go get a beer out of the cabinator. I'm like, I ain't got no cap. What are you talking about, a cabinator? Why would you put your beer in a cabinet? He said, no, the cabinator. I said, what are you talking about? He said, the refrigerator. They used to call them cabinators.
In Spanish, they did because that was a
No
refrigerated
Nintendo.
cabinet.
no Nintendo.
Huh.
So Willie, right?
I think that was his name.
How was the night you made, brother? You might be
What?
worth something yet.
Victor, I used to drink a lot of them pincha coladas. I always make fun of that, but yeah, pina coladas was pretty good back when I loved sweets. But and I started making fun of them. I'd call them pincha coladas because them things would screw you up. They would jack you up. You get a few of them in you. Yeah.
Then you'd eat the pinch of fajita.
Yep.
I'm fucking done with these tortilla shit and things.
Hey, I
I'm
still
going
like my
off the
tortillas.
left stuff.
You're going off the what? The mesa.
Left stuff.
Lefsa. It's a bread.
No, no.
I like left stuff.
You don't like lefsa?
I don't even know what the hell it is. Is that like a flatbread?
It's a bread.
I can see you not liking lutefisk.
That too.
I don't
They're
like
about the
ludicrous
same.
whatsoever. Do what, Willie?
Yeah, lutefisk and lefsa are both gross.
Okay.
I don't know what either one of those are.
I don't
They're
even know
not
what you're
edible.
talking about.
They're not edible. It's a Minnesota food.
Minnesota sewage.
You can make lefsa with leftover mashed potatoes.
No.
Okay, now that doesn't sound bad. That doesn't sound too bad.
Yeah, but when you've eaten it every day for 15 years, it's not good.
Well, that may be true.
Hey, Mr. Willie.
Yeah.
Mr. Willie.
It's a part of tradition.
Fuck tradition.
Yeah, if you have to eat it every day for 15 years, tradition goes out the fucking window. And I'm sorry.
Yeah,
If you eat it once in a blue moon, that's tradition.
it's
That's
like
worth coming back to.
Hey, Rob, you
What
need
the
to
hell
give
is
him
this?
this. You need to give him this because he ain't worth that.
What the hell? Crystal, why did you show us the red light district? What the
My
hell
mom
is wrong
always
with
said
that?
read between the lines, buddy.
Huh?
You showed us a red light district. What the hell is up with that?
It's because I only got one light on in my house.
She's
Oh.
got the red light on. Woo! Look out!
No, I don't. It's just
Tornado.
it's my light lamp shade.
Yeah, that's what I've
Turning
done.
off
That's
my
red light
my
district. It looks
couch.
like Amsterdam.
That's what I would say too.
It ain't nobody but me and my cats here. I promise.
Me and your what?
Me and my cats. That's the only.
Okay, that's what I thought you said. Anyway, Tennessee Ridge Runner, hello.
I'm really good. How are you, Tennessee? Glad to see you, brother.
Again.
Again.
Always good to see my midget lover. Me and him, we got a midget thing going on.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Shane.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm really happy it ain't a goat thing.
You're gonna what? You what? Sorry.
I'm really happy it ain't a goat thing going on.
Yeah, that's probably true.
That's probably very true.
Yeah, I'm not anything golden. Well, maybe a little gold, but that's about it.
You know,
Drive safe as you go, Tennessee Ridge Runner.
Driving home. Hey, he just got off work. That's right. I forgot he worked this late shift. Yeah, he pops in when he can, in between, his breaks and stuff. But
So what do you do with midgets, Shane?
well, Tennessee's trying to get me to do a midget tossing contest, and we'll make
I'd
it
be
Olympic.
game for that.
I mentioned a midget one time. I mean, 6 months ago, and this guy has not let it go. But here, look.
Well, when you get a bone to chew on, you just, keep it around.
Oh my God, he's been chewing on my leg for 6 months. Son of a gun, either swallow the damn thing or leave it alone.
Maybe he's into midgets. He won't let it go. Tennessee?
That or some
Victor said midgets and green tights.
well, as long as the midgets are wearing the green tights, I don't mind. They keep wanting me to get in green tights, and Bonnie allowed no, that was not going to happen when I was hanging out over there all the time. She allowed, no, you will not be wearing green tights.
I'm not Robin Hood.
They gotta be pink.
Oh my God. No. Yeah, because that went way, D-Dog and all them went way off the scale with that. There was, green tights, pink tutu, and they know I just giggle. I don't say much. I mean, I just giggle, go, whatever, guys. And so, yeah, they wanted Shane, Elf on the Shelf.
Yeah, that
for
green
Christmas.
thing, those green tights have been going on with you for a long time.
Oh my God, it's damn near a year now.
Yeah.
Is that like your alter ego?
No, it wasn't mine. It was everybody else's ego.
Everybody was joking with him. Everybody just started bugging him.
So mine is Salty Smiles. Yours is what? Come on, I want to lay ya.
Yeah, come on. Yeah. Hey, you remember that show, Tourista? You remember that show, Salty Dog?
honey, I'm home.
Willie, you remember that show, Tourista?
Yeah.
They were stranded off the bus and they had to go down to the beach and shit.
Yeah.
Come on, I want to lay it. And you can't hardly find that movie now. Luckily, I'd bought the DVD.
Yeah.
That was one of the greatest movies I ever watched.
Yeah. Oh, one eye needs to go to the optometrist. That was fucking funny.
There you go.
Hey Shane, I'm gonna get off. I gotta take some medication and I gotta do some inhalers. So
All right. Yeah, we'll get albuterol in you and get your lungs working good, bud.
Mike,
Yeah. Yes, sir.
thank you for coming up tonight.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're very welcome.
And
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right. I love you. I'll keep you in prayer.
I'm honored to know you, brother.
I'm honored to know you too as well.
And we need to get together tomorrow or somewhere soon because I need to get the rest of the story, so I can put it to the narration of that video I'm doing. Or
Okay. Yeah, I'll
Shane,
get.
Yes, sir.
Granada has been forgotten,
He has.
Yes,
and
it is.
that man was there. See how quick we forget things, right?
This is going to bring it back, buddy.
And he was there in August of '83. Am I right or wrong?
You're right.
Hey, Michelle.
Michelle,
Not-
how you doing?
But am I now?
Is that where you got your lung issue from?
No, actually, I got it from when I was training over in Yakima Firing Range. When Mount St. Helens, when it blew in 1980, the ash went all over the firing range, and we used to train at that range, and we would end up getting it all in our lungs and in our eyes and stuff like that. So it's just now that I've gotten older, it's giving me problems.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
set in now.
I want to say something to
It's like asbestos.
Mike, right?
Get her, did?
It was an excursion that happened over there that we did, right? People
Yeah,
don't-
it was more of a rescue mission, and
Yeah.
then we were there to liberate the island because the president was killed and his family and a lot of his people behind him, and then also they were killing and innocent people, women, children. But majority of it was to try to get our people out of there first.
But what he's not telling you is they put themselves in front of the students.
Yes, you did.
Right.
They put themselves in front to take the fire. That's why that story means something.
Well, yeah,
See,
it's stopping
man,
genocide.
he would talk about it. Wait a minute here, right? I'm going to. See, what you're talking to is part of history, right? The part of history everybody wants to forget. People like him were there. People like me were in my wars, right, Mike?
Correct.
We always get deployed, and we also know what it takes. That man knew what it took. And I would never have a man sold out for a sandwich that gave so much. So when I say what I'm saying, I'm not saying it out of ignorance. You know what I mean? You're a true American hero, Mike.
Amen.
Okay. Well, appreciate that very much. As you as well. Anybody that puts the uniform on. Yeah, we all have different callings of what we're gonna do, but yeah, when you go out there, and yes,
I did 9 tours. I went into Helmand Province, was on Hell's Highway, and I fought it on the Dornachum campaign in Fallujah. I've been around too.
yep. There
And
you go.
it is. Can't have it chopped up to a meal. Ever. Now you know that I'm not telling you any shit, am I not?
Well, you're correct.
See, when they went into Granada, nobody was ready, not even America. Those men went.
They didn't know what Granada was when it went in, man.
Not at all.
Went
I
there.
had no clue.
Go.
And when you have a man come up here and tell that story, that's a man. And nobody can ever take that away from him. And I damn straight ain't gonna sell it out for a fucking sandwich or a meal. That I won't do. Thank you so much, Mike, for coming up.
Oh, you're very welcome.
It's an honor to know you, brother.
And it's an honor to know you as well.
You have a good rest
And make that
get your
song shine, Shane.
I'm going to do my best. It's up to Ken what he wants. But I want to tell you what, if I get to narrate it the way I'd like, and he said, Shane, do what you want to do. But and that's why I want to talk to Mike a little bit more about it because, I want to tell the story, and because this story was based around his friend. That's where he got the story. That's where Ken wrote the song from.
Right.
So I want that to shine upon him and his friend. And that's what I want.
Shine on the memory of the man.
And that's it. And
The
so when I
memory
go
of
to
the
narrate
man,
this, if I get to narrate the way I want and I get the rest of the story, I think it'll be a beautiful song. And then if he just wants me to sing a little part, okay, it's up to Ken. It's his deal. He asked me to help, and I will. I'll do anything he wants on that song. I really will. But we talked about it, and he said, Shane, let's record it several ways, and we'll put it together.
Fair enough. Mike?
Yes.
It's an honor, brother.
And it's an honor as well to you.
Matter of fact, before I come back on this second time, I was listening to some of the song because he ain't got all the song written yet.
Right.
And but he told me where he wanted me to come in, and I was with him a little bit, and he says, record it. He says, get on here, we'll record it online. He'll digitally remaster it. And he says, don't worry about your breathing or anything like that because he can blend it.
Yep.
So I think it'll turn out really well. You remember the guy that played Spock? What is his name?
Leonard Nimoy.
Yeah, Leonard Nimoy. That is correct.
Mm-hmm.
You remember he used to narrate all them Discovery shit and all them little channels. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was focusing on when I was listening to that song. And he narrates a little bit, and then you see, okay, this one's going to be a little different because there's going to be lyrics in there and stuff. And he comes up in the middle, and you get back to your lyrics and your chorus again, the climax, and then you talk it right back out, and it finishes a story of right up to that dreadful minute that you all hated to see.
You know what?
And that's what I want to bring to it if I can. I will not do you dishonest, okay? Dishonorably, by no means. Michael, I'm talking to you.
I appreciate that.
Well, this is your story. Ken would have never done it if he wouldn't have talked to you.
Right.
The thing about it isn't his story. It's the man that died's story.
Absolutely, and that's exactly what I'm going for. I want everybody to feel this man, he was worried about three things in his life. Family, his fiance, and he loved this country.
Absolutely.
Amen.
Bingo. And that's what I'm going to focus on.
Man, right? Mike's just telling another man's story that was with him.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing about it is, see, that's the thing, right? Can I bring this the way it is?
Spit it out, Rob. Quit asking permission, bud. Just do it.
Exactly.
Be nice before I'm not nice, right?
Hey, just spit it out. If Michael's very solid, he will understand. If he don't understand it, he will ask you, "What do you mean?" He's solid.
You're talking about a man's life, right? And the kid probably was about 18 or 19, right?
He was 21.
21. Okay, a little bit older than what I thought, right? Don't matter.
Right.
Still young.
All of a sudden, he went into combat, right?
Correct.
Basically, didn't expect, right?
Correct.
He laid it down. He laid it down, everything given, right?
Yep. Right.
He threw out his last words. Loved his family, loved his country, loved his mother, right?
Correct.
Those words are sacred.
I want to tell you what.
Ground. They hit on ground. It's a man's life. A life.
Let me ask you all this question.
In our country.
Rob, Willie, Michael, even
Mhm.
Crystal. Let me ask y'all a question. How many 21-year-olds right now that would go through something like that and still have the words that were said by this 21-year-old young man that laid down everything he had and he said three things? That was the most important things he wanted to get out. Tell me, any 21-year-old you know right at this moment, you know what they're going to say? Fuck everybody. I hate everybody. You're the reason this happened to me, and I hate the world. That's basically what they're going to say to you.
It is.
Amen.
And that's sad.
Well-
and it's sad.
My kid wouldn't do that. My kid would be honorable.
That kid wouldn't do
Well,
that.
and I'm going to say there is a select few that would do
Yeah.
it. But I'm going to tell you, look at the overall.
Yeah,
I mean,
I hear you.
I know 30-year-olds would still buckle up and be, less, lack of better words, a coward. And not coward, but weak. Weak at the moment, even though they know what's going on.
Mhm.
And it's sad.
Shame.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What we're talking about is that man at that
Yes.
time.
That's the song I'm working on, and that's why I wanted to talk to Michael Gale.
And here's the thing, right?
Yes.
I don't think any of us ever know what our last words are.
Nope.
And I really don't. I'm God and country. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I will never belittle any man ever. Some give all give some.
Yep.
My son died over there in Afghanistan, right?
Yep.
2012.
Yep. My little brother died in 2012.
I don't know what his words were. I don't know what he said. I don't.
But one day, somebody may approach somebody like me and Michael and Ken and want his story told because they was there, Rob.
Maybe. But what I'm
All right,
trying to
let's-
get at, right?
Yep.
You can never assume. We think we're all knowing. We're not. God's all knowing. We're not all knowing.
We don't know shit.
Now, what we're talking about is true patriotism. Men gave all. And the other men that charge a line because they did.
Team, I can see you, bud. Go ahead. I'm listening.
We sit here, right? We take everything like a grain of salt, like it don't matter. Nothing matters, right? Wind's blowing, it don't matter. Wind will cease tomorrow. But in that moment, when it's really real, we don't know that moment.
You never know how the outcome's going to be either.
Embrace that moment. You
Yep.
understand what I'm getting at?
Yep.
We don't embrace it. We wait. Something sure as hell is going to come and get us out of it. Now you're looking at a combat vet, man that stood the ground. We worry about the trivial things in life.
Right.
Maybe cattle, they won't reach peak, right? Maybe the wind will be blowing in a different direction and take away our crops. We worry about what matters to us. Men out there like him and men like I served with and my son and many others, they bit it. They ate it. When they
Yep.
speak their last words, they matter.
Yep. No matter what they may have been.
It doesn't matter what they were or what they may have been. They died with their boots on.
Well, they died for a purpose.
Them, through them.
Yeah.
Their sacrifice keeps us free.
Yep.
And I won't sell it out for a sandwich.
Nope.
Hey, what if I tell you I know what my last words are gonna be?
Uh-oh.
Because
Okay.
you do.
That
Oh
bucket
shit,
full.
it's a bust.
All right, Willie, tell us.
Oh shit, it's a bust.
God. You know, we have a lot of channels to talk patriotism, right? We do.
Yeah, some of them are spot on. Some of them are. Well, Rob, you've even been on here when some of them are full of shit.
Amen.
Patriotism should be action. It shouldn't be just words.
Words is only going to get you right down the road far enough to get you in trouble.
Yep.
Period.
Yep.
Michael, love you very much. Thank you. Get with me. Get with Ken. Get my number.
Okay.
If he has any questions, he can call me. And he
Okay.
knows. He can call me anytime.
Alrighty.
I'll say, no, you give that man my number and we'll I want to visit with you because I want to make this thing. It's not about just Ken singing.
Right.
It's not the message that goes out.
Right.
Because this is to all vets. All vets.
Right.
And I want to make sure that is heard. And that's why I decided I'd almost rather narrate than sing. I don't need my voice singing. But if I can put my word in there and tell a story, and with him singing the chorus and the lyrics, I think it will come across so strong that people will get the point. It may be a tearjerker by the time we're done. But you know what? If it gets a point across, so be it.
Right. That's right.
And I think it will go. I think it'll do very well if we can put it together correctly. But I got to have the story, and I know it's going to be tough, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
But the story's got to be told.
Correct.
You know, we can't let fallen soldiers be fallen for no reason anymore. Enough of that shit's happened. It's time for that to be done.
Correct.
And I'm not saying that vets are above anybody else. Only thing I'm saying is they went out there and did what most of us cowards would not do. You know, I say cowards, and I don't mean cowards. I just mean people that didn't take the challenge, didn't do what you all had to do or thought you had to do at the time. And that's the big difference.
Right.
Y'all did it. You paid the sacrifice, and then y'all get shit on. And I'm not happy with that.
Yeah, that's
I'm
true.
not happy with that. I'm not.
Me
I'm
either.
not saying that you're above me or below me. All I'm saying is I'm not happy with the way y'all are treated by our government that sent you to your death sentence.
We can hang on to our own honor, though. It's
Absolutely.
kind of like our soul. The devil can't have our soul if God's already got it.
Amen.
That's it.
And we lived a good life, and we're strong in our footing. And Tennessee Ridge Runner just said it's about the honor.
Amen, bro.
Absolutely. I'm not going to take that from him one bit. That is a true statement.
That's for sure.
Absolutely.
Why we're always going to be faithful, no matter if we're in the one foot in the ground. We're going to hold our ground.
That's right.
And you know, I've noticed one thing. For the couple years, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years I've been on the internet, I've noticed one thing. It doesn't matter if you served 4 years, 6 years, 10 years, 20 years. The one thing I have noticed, there's a couple of the military out there. They don't care.
Number.
Yeah, it's just a number, and they don't care. They still have the same honor they had, whether they spent a year and got dishonorably discharged due to a knee blow it out or an honorable discharge due to a medical.
They got an able and not those medical, but here you
Yeah.
go. Shane,
Yes,
let me just do this, all right?
go for it.
I think what Mike is trying to tell you, all right,
Yes, go for it.
forgot about Granada. That was a very small inversion, very small,
And it was supposed to be innocent when it
small
happened.
scale. But guess what? I wasn't there, right?
But it was huge.
But it was huge.
Yeah.
Well, it turned into something it was never supposed to be. They're supposed to go with her for humanitarian purposes,
They
what I
went
heard.
there, they did the humanitarian, right?
Yeah, and that turned to shit on them in a hurry.
Yeah, but you have to understand what they were there for.
Right.
And it wasn't just humanitarian, it was get the Americans out. They knew it was going to go to shit, right?
Right.
These men went in, right? They're kind of forgotten like the Korean vets were.
Yep.
Damn that. Mike's trying to stand up for what he did. For the men that went there, the men that died, the men that people want to forget. See, it ain't a chicken sandwich. It's a life.
Oh,
Men
yeah.
like me were a dime a dozen. You know what? Whatever happens, happens. We go into combat, we do our job. That
That's
man
like,
went into combat. Did you hear his credentials? My God, dude. They're huge. We sit here and we don't listen because we don't
some of
want to listen.
us listen more than what you realize.
Well, what I'm trying to tell you is, Mike,
Yes.
we're Marines on the border, right?
Absolutely.
But before that, we had been in war. We came here to let the land heal us. You understand that?
Oh, I do.
We weren't any heroes. We just came home to make a living, right?
Correct.
Why Grenada hits me so hard, and it was Granada. But why it hits me so hard. Now, we are really hardcore ground pounders. You know what the Marines are, right?
Oh yeah, I fought right beside him on that day.
Yeah, you did. And not my team. We were the backup. We wanted to go in, right? So we trained for our whole lives. You're the man for being there, right?
Yep.
He got sent there, and y'all were asked to go in to give him cover. And that's the
They give him cover, and he'll tell you that, right? But the thing about it is, he was there.
Mhm.
He was the boots on the ground.
Well, if it wasn't for them people, no one would have intel anywhere else because no one got the message out until they got there and told them what it was.
You remember CB-63, the USS Shitty Kitty? Shitty Kitty was sent over there from North Island. We were en route in case anything else went wrong. You sent a bunch of men in, and they weren't prepared to go. He's talking about a man's life, right?
Mm-hmm.
Talking about people that were really not well supplied. Ask him.
They didn't have enough MREs to last them 2 weeks, much less a month.
They had plenty of MREs. That ain't the point. It was ammunition.
Well, yeah, and you know what I'm saying, though. They didn't have it the proper.
The point I'm getting at is they were kind of cut off.
Kind of.
They did get cut off.
And we're sitting there, we're cruising across the Pacific, right? We had to go over to the Atlantic, whatever. You know what I mean? I remember that like it was yesterday. And we forget it like it was yesterday. Am I right or wrong, Mike?
That's right.
Shane,
Yes.
I'm fixing to drop off. I gotta get some rest before they get over here pounding on my house tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah. You better get you some sleep before they come pounding on you.
Yeah. All right. I love y'all.
Turn the red light
Uh,
off.
salute to y'all, men up here. Was in the army and the ones in the chat. I love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all later.
All right.
Okay.
Kristen,
Blessed
have a good,
Saturday.
Good night. Good night.
Bye.
Mike,
Yes.
you need to tell your story.
It needs to be told.
Yeah.
That's what we're working on. Mike's
Yeah.
going to get a story too. If we can do anything about it, he'll have a story too. And he's still here, so he can be the face of it.
Who's that?
Mike.
Yeah. Yeah, he can. And because I am kind of a little more well versed than most, can you tell?
Nope, not a bit.
No,
You're naive and you're ignorant, and yeah, you don't know
I
nothing.
think you're a video
silly.
game soldier.
Yeah, you're a video game. Yeah, you play too many video games.
Oh, fuck your video games. I can play a video game with what I do for a living. More power to me, huh?
If I could figure out how to even start the damn video game, I'd be impressed.
I want really more than anything to honor you, Mike, and
Oh yeah.
bring awareness to what Granada was.
Well, like I said, I hope I do Michael justice with this, and like I say, I want to visit with him, and hopefully Ken will go for it. He wants it different ways, just to see what fits, and so I'm hoping I can do him honor. Because this ain't about me and Ken. This is about the story. The
Right.
story's going to be told, whether it be in a lyric or it being in a book. And if you ain't going to write a book, we're going to do a little different. We're going to put it in a lyric. We're going to put it in an album.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it is what it is. So I hope I can do you justice, bud.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
I'm not going to give up.
Yeah.
I got your 6, brother.
Oh, yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. And like I said, anybody else that has it, I can.
I don't think Mike is making it about him. I think he's making it about the man.
Of course.
It's all about the story and not about himself. And that's what makes it perfect.
Yeah.
It's about the story, not about himself. He don't want it about himself. He'd have told his story.
Right.
So
All right.
yes, that's selflessness. That is honorable within itself.
That's a veteran.
That is a perfect veteran. It's about somebody more than him.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
it's our story, not his story.
That's
Right.
right. That is. There it is. Thank you.
Yep.
That's what I've been trying to say all night.
Well, my God, why didn't you just spit it out? You could have saved us
I
about 14
tried.
minutes. I had to give you shit.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and cut off, take my medication, and get ready to. I got to do my inhaler.
Oh yeah, get your albuterol in you.
There you go.
Yep.
All right.
Get her did.
You take care.
Oh, all right, I sure will, and I'll get with you, Shane.
All right, I'd appreciate that. Yeah, get with Ken. He'll give you my number, and we'll go from there.
All right, buddy.
All right, bud.
All right, it's nice talking to everybody, and Semper Fi, Rob.
Semper Fi, brother.
All right, take care. God bless.
God
See you,
bless
bud.
you too.
Go ahead and take me out there, Shane.
Yes, sir. You did.
All righty.
Let me find you. All right. I seen something. Pooty Poo. Hello. I don't know if that means they went to the bathroom or fixing to, or that's just what they go by. Anyway, Pooty Poo. Hello.
Are you gonna steal?
Want to?
Oh,
I want to get it back.
what's
Fuck
up,
that. Get
I'm
plenty of
so-
sleep more dead.
son? I don't know what's going on over there.
My first day of retirement.
I was gonna slip back in and fall asleep.
First day of retirement, she's gonna go sleep on you.
Yeah, I better get some cats and some pallbearers for that dead.
That's
You
just
say
not right.
cats?
That one is a good joke, though.
I agree.
You have to share it with them.
No,
I'll
I
be
don't.
right back.
Okay, you want to hear a joke?
Get her did.
Sorry, ladies.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, ladies. This little
Victor, I'm not Bonnie. I won't note the whole channel, so it's all good.
Okay, old boy went on and he said, honey, how you doing? She said, oh, the kids are just a mess and I got to go to a PTA meeting. I'm just in a bad mood. And he said, okay. He said, well, how can I get a little? And she said, no way. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. So anyway, next day he comes in, he says to his wife, man, I love you more than anything. You are so beautiful. And anyway, are you ready? Can I get a little? And she said, oh no, man. Kids have been screaming all day long. So next day he comes in and he says, hey, honey, right? Here's a dozen roses. Thought I'd make your whole day better, make you happy, right? She said, oh, I have done housework all day. I did 3 loads of laundry. And I'm just really, really tired, right?
Yeah, what'd you do after lunch?
So the next day he comes in, he has 6 cats, little kittens, in a box. She said, well, honey, what's that? He said, well, I'm just giving you pallbearers for that dead pussy.
I'm not going to comment on that because
Grab your beer.
that could go all kinds of crooked ways in a hurry.
I'm with Shane. No comment.
I'm going to keep that one to myself because I'm not saying that wasn't funny. I'm just saying I'm going to keep that one to myself. That was funny.
But I think in a lot of ways we come on YouTube and we expect a lot.
Well, some people do, yes.
And we sit here, right? We just talk like friends, right?
Well, that's what I thought we were supposed to do.
Well, then why can't we?
That's what I always say.
And
I
I
thought we
kind of
did.
took over the whole night. So I'm going to turn it over to Willie and you, and I'm going to sit here for a minute and smile and laugh.
Okay. Well,
Is that
I'll
good?
turn it over to Willie too because he was going to say something just a second ago, and I'm going to listen to him for a second.
You guys.
Okay, the floor is yours, big boy.
So, when swinging a hammer, make sure both eyes are open.
No, that ain't no shit.
Dude, I hit myself with the hammer. I don't know. I must have been 2 weeks ago. Full swing, everything I got, right on the fucking finger.
Was it a 2-pound sledge?
No, it was a body hammer. You know, those have sharp edges.
Yeah, the ballpoint or ball peen hammer.
No, just the body hammer. That's the flathead one.
Yeah, that's got that. Yeah, some of them's got square and some of them's got round. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very sharp when you're swinging with all you got. I thought I broke my damn finger. That's how hard I hit myself.
So let me ask you a question, Willie. You let a 16-ounce hammer kick your ass.
Oh, it did.
Well, I mean, when you got a 240-pound arm behind it, it's like crushing ability.
Yeah.
You
And
could
it was
smash
against
the head
the
open
field
with
too.
that.
It opened the eyes a little bit. I knew one eye was closed or something because wow.
Yeah, because that's because all the tears were coming out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to tell you, I have been known to do that once, several years back. I don't want to tell you what. That's pretty bad when self-inflicted wound. Son,
Yeah.
that is a painful ordeal.
You just don't even know what to say. You're just like, wow. Oops.
No, I had plenty of things to say, and it was nothing good. Trust me, I was holding a 2x4 up, was putting in the header when it was framing in this 1,500 square foot addition.
Overhead swing. Oh boy.
Oh, no. This was a nail gun, and it hit a
Oh.
knot, ricocheted out, hit me between the eyes, half inch either way. I'd have taken out an eye. And it wasn't me shooting the gun. It was
Oh.
at the time my partner, which used to be my boss, but we end up being partners. And he shot that, and it ricocheted out there, hit me between the eyes, and it fell out. It didn't stick, thank God. And I just turned around and walked off. And he says, "You okay? You okay?" He comes running down. I said, "I'll be fine." I turned around. And he says, "Son of a gun, a half inch either way, you'd have lost an eye." I said, "A half inch either way, you'd have lost your life."
Yeah.
He says, "So what do we need to do?" I said, "You need to leave me the hell alone because I'm going to go outside and drink a beer and smoke a cigarette, and I'll be back in a minute." About 15 minutes, I come back in and said, he says, "You okay?" I said, "I'm fine." I wasn't even mad anymore. I mean, I got it dried up and went back to work. I mean, there's shit to do. I got time to jack around.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, it is what it is. You know, in the construction
That's
world.
exactly what happened when I hit myself with the hammer. I took my glove off and went, "Wow, that's bad."
Yeah, that's gonna look really bad tomorrow.
And then right away they're like, "You need to go in." For what? You need to go in.
Yeah.
You just had an incident. No, for what?
Yeah, what are they gonna do?
You could have broke your finger. Yeah, I can move it. It's not broke. We're good.
Yeah,
I
It
would've
doesn't
went in.
matter if it's broke. It don't
See,
matter if
Willie,
it's broke.
Willie, we're from Minnesota, right?
Well, the guy's he's one of them liberal fucks.
Yeah, fuck. Can I tell you something, Willie?
Yeah.
Don't do it. It's
I
trick.
get stuck, right? I got a horse that's down, right? I'm over there sticking my bandana, my handkerchief, right, in the horse. And Border Patrol's there. They send the air, right? Air. Well, you've been knifed in the back. We need to get you out. I'm like looking at my damn horse, right? And they're like, "Well, we're going to airlift you to the hospital." I'm like, fuck. My wife has to drive another 60 miles, right? That's what happened that day, right? And they said, "We want you to sign this release." And I said, "I ain't paying for this goddamn plane, right? That ain't happening. I'm fine. I got a bandana. I'm good." Well, that isn't sanitary, right? And I said, "Excuse me, I didn't have a tampon." You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd cause cramps if you'd use that.
Yeah, I probably would have. So anyway, get on
You
the
had
plane.
cramps. You seen the way they swelled up.
Get to the hospital. They do their emergency thing, right? I'm still thinking I got a dead horse back there. I need my bandana back because my wife is a good person that can wash it. You know what I mean? Can use it again. So she comes in at 3:00 in the morning, right?
I remember the night
Sitting in my
very.
chair and everybody's screaming at me, "You need to get back into bed," right? I said, "Why? I already disconnected everything that matters.
Still living.
So I took off my robe, right?
Standing there
They
naked.
wouldn't give me my fucking clothes. They said it was property of the hospital.
The robe
Bullshit.
was the hospital.
So I walked down that hallway naked, and I
So
got a
they-
lot of attention.
Charge him with thievery. He said, "Well, this will take care of that."
Yeah, they'll bring you your clothes volunteer.
So I went home, and I kind of got up the next morning, and it's over. You see what I mean? But I ain't paying 80 grand for a plane bride I didn't even need.
Well, I know that's right. They tried to charge me $86,000 for my little helicopter ride for half
Oh
an
my
hour.
God.
Yep. From Beaver, Oklahoma to Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
We're from Minnesota, right? We ain't paying shit.
I didn't pay any of that either.
If it's your idea, you pay for it.
I don't get this. It was a
Fucking
get this. It was a misdiagnosis that sent me out on that Metaflight.
Oh.
oh my god!
I said, I ain't paying for this son of a bitch. And here's the deal. I had high blood pressure. Like I said, it was 230 or 40 over 190 or something stupid. So it got a little high. Okay, not a biggie. Well, when they put me in this little tube that kind of makes a lot of noise, and I didn't really see anything spectacular about it, but they supposedly seen a spot on my brain, and they thought I was stroking out. There was something wrong with my brain.
Spot on your brain,
Yeah, they seen a spot on my brain, and come to find out, when they shoot
and they
me
didn't
down to
call
Oklahoma
you a
City.
genius.
Well, that spot on my brain means that something was working. I was burning up something in it. Anyway, so they shoot me down to Oklahoma City, and they put me through all them body things that, I'm claustrophobic. They put me in this little fucking tube, this body length, and then they have all kinds of psycho sounds going on. It sounds like someone's beating the side of it with a bat and crap. I'm thinking, why does it have to have morbid sounds? Well, that's what triggers your mind to. And they said, all we see is you've had a head injury a long time ago, and it left a little bruise on the inside of your skull. Why? I got to tell them. No, nowhere close. Anyway, say that again. I'm going to boot your ass out of here. Anyway, so, and they go, well, and I'm a tight ass. I'm a cheap ass. I didn't have no insurance. So they filed for me on Sooner Care Medicare, which is, the Oklahoma version of, I don't show any money and I don't prove any money, and I don't have to because I do everything cash. So they pay for it.
How the fuck did you do that?
I didn't do it. OU Medical Center turned it in. This girl named Britt.
Stick their nose right up your ass, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And give me everything I wanted. I didn't have to pay for anything. They even backdated it before I had my problem. And I still don't even pay for my prescriptions. I still don't pay for my prescriptions of my blood pressure medicine.
You got to be shitting me.
No, I can go into the damn clinic right now. I don't even have to pay a copay. Not a damn dime. Oh yeah, I'm not going to complain, but I don't like taking petroleum drugs.
Right.
So, yeah. Oh no, they treated me good. They set it up right. But anyway, they said, we need to fill this out. I said, I am not signing a contract with you to say that I am liable for your misdiagnosis. And I said, if anybody's going to pay for it, it's going to be the hospital that sent me out for a misdiagnosis because they don't know what the hell they're doing. I said, why should I pay for their mistake? And this helicopter company says,
I want gummies.
Yeah. And this helicopter company says, and it was their main place, not the one it did, because the people that was on the helicopter were beautiful, actually awesome people.
Oh, the fuck.
And they said, but the main company says, we need to fill this out. And I said, I am not signing a contract saying I owe you money. I said, I have this medical insurance. You'll either go to them and collect it, or I just got a $86 $1,932 ride for free. My mom was sent out 2 years before that on a plane, on a little jet plane, out of the same damn hospital, and it cost her $42,000. But she didn't get fumigated because we had to stop off in Woodward, Oklahoma, which is about, if you drive it, it's an hour and 15 minutes. If you fly it, it's about 15 minutes in a helicopter. They had to stop there and get kerosene so they could have fuel. And I had to smell that stinking ass shit all the way there. I damn near puked about 10 times. And then shoved me in this little friggin' hole. My feet were touching the windshield because I'm short. My feet print are all over the windshield. I'm leaning all the way into the back seat.
5.
Yeah. This plane is like 5'5". This helicopter. And I'm like, yeah, I'm
Feet
like,
sticking out the back.
yeah, my feet are sticking up against the windshield. I said, I might have smudged your windshield. And the pilot says, don't worry about it, dude.
Oh, I'm sorry
says-
about that.
Well, I will tell you. And they said, you are probably the tallest person we've ever had in here.
$5,000, man. You can clean it. I promise.
Oh, yeah. For that kind of money, yeah, they can go buy a new. I said, and when they called me from up in Michigan or wherever
What
that.
the shit is this?
Yeah, that's why I told him. I said, for $86,000, I could have bought the damn helicopter.
Yeah.
Why the hell would I pay you for a 30-minute flight? That's just dumb as shit.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
call up Camel and see which one of those
I got
fucking
one for you,
things.
Shane.
All right.
My mom was practicing her motorcycle test, and it was on a city lot, where they keep all the gravel and crap, and
Right.
and they got all the cones laid out and everything is all set up because they would do it by appointment. So
Right.
she was over there practicing, and she grabbed the front brake and dumped it and broke her shoulder, and she was fucked. Across the street was the hospital, and they charged her $5,000 for the ambulance ride a half a block.
Across the street. Yeah, across the street.
Hey, Willie, I would have done it for $2,500.
She could have just walked her ass over there.
I'd have done it out of courtesy. I mean, come on.
Mom. Come on, Mom.
Yeah.
Get your ass in here. You knew better than to ride that damn sickle. Get in here.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they're crooked as fuck. They think you got insurance.
Yeah, hon.
And they knew I didn't have no insurance when they filed it.
Oh my God, you had no insurance.
No, I had none. But OU Medical Center backdated mine, which is legal in Oklahoma.
So you're one of them.
I don't know. No, I was one time.
You get the deal. I love it. I think that's great.
I think I'm the only one that's ever got to get over on somebody than myself for once. It only took me almost 51 years to get it.
Well,
Yeah, they screwed me for 50 years. I think they owed me.
Yeah.
Thank
A free ride.
God.
Didn't even get to look out the window, did you?
Yeah, they set me up just enough that I could look out the window, but it was at night. So I could see as a spotted light here and there, and I was like, okay, yeah, lovely.
I would like a rum and Coke and a side of lobster.
Well, and here's the thing, they pump in so much shit when you got high blood pressure, it dries you out bad. And I said, I need a drink. And I'm getting really gummy in my mouth. I mean, it's just sticky gummy in my mouth. And they said, well, we can't. You might have to have surgery. I said, fuck surgery. Give me a damn drink. So the old gal breaks into her bag, and she's not supposed to, but she gives me little sips here and there. And I'm pretty sure she probably didn't drink after me. I don't give two shits, but I finally got a little bit something in my mouth, and I'd swash it around, and just, suck it down. And she did that about 3 times in 30 minutes. And then we get there to the hospital at OU Medical Center. Yeah, that was a lovely little offload. I thought they was going to drop me on my head, which probably would have helped.
Because you're so short and all.
Yeah, right. They was pulling me out to the ground, and my feet were still on the windshield. They had me bit in a Z shape, or a V shape, I should say. I'm like, can you get my feet out of there before you turn this thing? That would be cool.
That's great.
Yeah. And then I got all these IVs and these finger things on me and these pulse things. And I mean, it was just a clusterfuck all the way together.
Well, I missed.
All for a mistake.
Oh, yeah. All for a misdiagnosis.
That's sad.
Oh, yeah. It was a stupid ass deal.
Okay, I'm not gonna go into this one. I'm gonna go pee.
Well, now my shit's ready charged for tomorrow night now. So
Good, good. I hear you may come up and visit me tomorrow.
yeah, I'm coming up. My shit's almost charged. I didn't realize yesterday it said 80%, and I opened it today when I saw you guys were on, and the thing was dead.
What the hell?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I left it on or something. I don't know what. I've never seen it do that before. That's one of them $300 earbud things. I was very upset. I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
I'm going to have to step away into the little boys' room, get rid of some excess fluid if y'all can give me just a minute.
Right on. I'm gonna go make a drink.
Nice. Louise, you going to be all right? Can you handle this by yourself for a minute?
Well, yeah, I can do that. I can do that.
You're a blessing, doll.
Oh. And Red, we do enjoy both of the gentlemen's company. So another day, and life will have a different footing.
Yeah, she was talking about somebody was having a little scurry somewhere, and I'll have to read it in a second. I'm floating. I got to go.
I shouldn't
I'll be
have
right
had that joke with the ladies. Then it opened up a door for something else. So God bless you both. And
Louise, I've
Yeah.
got to run. I'll be right back, hon. I
That's
apologize. Okay.
that's okay. That's
I'm
why I
gonna sit
started
down on the
talking.
other side of you.
All righty. I got to.
All right. I'll be right back.
Give Willie D a
Oh,
lot
here.
of crap.
Hey, is Willie D there? Willie D walked away too. We're the only ones. So, baby, how you doing?
Better.
Are you better? Are you sure?
Better.
Oh, golly.
Okay, so the damn squirrel, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The
It
squirrel.
would grow just enough to notice that there was a mushroom there, and he would eat it off.
And it only went one. It just had one chance to grow. It couldn't grow after it got eaten.
Yeah, no, because he enjoyed it, so he wouldn't let it get any bigger than a little nub.
That's how we found the false chanterelles out in the woods. Was that the deer were striking down through the pine needles, and so we went ahead and dug down in, and we found these mushrooms. Well, my ex said, I don't know if those things are edible or not, but let's research them. So they got into the books and they said, yep. This is a chanterelle. And he said, let's have them for dinner tonight. I said, you have them this week. I'll have them next week.
So they weren't false.
They were false chanterelles and they were edible. But, he made it through the week. I had some the next week, but...
Got to make sure you don't die first.
Either way, I'll be here to make sure you're okay. Yeah.
He was gonna eat them one way or another, I'm like,
I don't know if my last meal I would want to be mushrooms.
Rates right up there with honey. Should we get married? If not,
Yeah.
we're living in sin. You need to get the hell out of the house.
Yeah, get the hell out. Yeah, I love it.
Red, I apologize. I didn't get to your comment quick enough. I really do apologize. And please don't be upset with me. I do apologize. Sorry, I was right in between my eyes floating and conversation, and I didn't see what was going on, so I do apologize. That's why I got you, hon. You're good at what you do. Do what you do, hon. Take care of it.
down.
It is time for some
Is it?
sleep for
Okay.
us as well. We're
Okay.
probably gonna go ahead and ease on to bed.
Ease on to bed.
Well, yeah, up early and everyone partying all day, and
He's
the
old.
guys
He
are
retired.
officially,
He's got to ease on to
yes,
everything.
the guys are officially retired, and they got their bonuses for keeping us safe.
Oh,
And God
absolutely.
bless
Yeah.
them. God
That's
bless
well
you
worth
guys.
every dime.
If you're out there listening, we love you. And anyway, but tomorrow morning we start again.
Oh,
Tomorrow
yeah.
is
4 a.m. I'm gonna be riding my mare. 4:30.
What are you going to throw on the smoker so y'all have something to snack on?
Probably just I'm probably thinking we got that quarter of beef going right now.
Yeah, the quarter.
Yeah,
beef
that's right.
going
Yeah,
right
you got
now.
that quarter beef. Yeah, that should last you most of
And
tomorrow.
then if you've ever done it, you take pork chops and you put them on the smoker, but you take a 2-liter bottle of Coca-Cola and put it into the poaching tray.
Yes.
And you
Yes.
get that orange glaze on the outside of the meat. Oh my God, is it good?
And wrap
Oh, yeah.
it in bacon.
Yeah, that's good too.
Spicy as his marinades. He's got
I'll tell you-
excellent marinades.
I'll tell you one that most people don't know. That lilac is very
Oh.
spicy when you use it for smoke.
You think?
I haven't
Lilac is
ever.
a good smoking wood. It's really
We
spicy
used
for
to do
meat.
that all the time in Minnesota. That's Grandpa's secret hit.
Oh, was it?
Oh yeah.
Hey. Well, hell, I never knew that secret.
I can't believe that you're still willing to ride the horse though.
Well, you know what? I'm married, right?
You know. Here's the thing: is I could never figure out where to put the key
Put it in your butt cheeks.
in the horse's butt.
No, Willie D, I took all the keys for the rigs, for the ATVs and the truck and the car and everything, because he would probably take the sedan out there and go across the rocks. And then Lord knows what would happen to the oil pan. But
New lawn ornaments.
I had the guys move his horses. I said, we got to get the horses someplace else. So they went ahead and helped me get them shifted so that he couldn't get to them.
Yeah, it made him happy. It made him happy. You should have seen it.
He was not happy when he came home.
Red, Black Watch and Victor go at it all the time. They pick on each other all the time. But Red, if you see something out of line, girl, you do what you need to do, and I'll back you 100%. Period.
Well, I think they both ended up, closing out the chat. And God bless them. We have so much division in communication.
Oh yeah, and I want to tell you what, you lose a lot of in between text and chat. You lose a lot of emotion.
I don't think Red Skeleton would have ever been a comedian in this day and age.
No,
he was so rude to everybody.
Yeah, he held no bars. He was an equal opportunity hater. He hated everybody equally.
Yeah.
What was that other one too? He did all the presidents. What was the other one too?
Pat Paulson.
No.
Rich Little.
No.
He did what now, Willie?
He gave shit to all the presidents.
Eddie Murphy.
No, it was a white guy, old white guy.
George Carlson.
No.
Don Rickles.
Don Rickles.
There it is. Yeah, Don Rickles. Yeah.
I wouldn't have
He would
even
not
thought
be
of
able to
it.
live. He wouldn't be able to manage today.
Oh hell no. No.
But Willie D, we've gotten this point, right? It's ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to shut up right now because I'm about to. This is not the society or I mean, how do we get so paper thin?
Welcome
Well,
to
the
society.
minority all of a sudden has a loud voice because of the internet and all this nonsense we have now. So that's
Yep.
why you think that it's that bad. It's not. It's still the minority. 10%
Yep.
isn't shit.
Hey,
I'm sure I couldn't say anything about. There's this drink called leprechaun piss, right?
oh God, yes. Talk about it.
So it's absolute vodka and
Apple pucker.
apple pucker. And I would always kind of joke, and I wasn't drinking at that time, and I said, you know why they serve it in the shot glasses, right? And they're like, no. And I said, well, because it's leprechaun piss. He can't
Better
reach
buy
that
some
high.
of that tomorrow.
It's got to be in the
You gotta
shot
have a
glass.
short glass to get it in there.
That would probably be politically incorrect.
Who gives a shit?
Everything's politically incorrect anymore.
Eric,
Oh,
have a good evening.
I think PC this.
Eric,
You
Eric.
have a good evening too, Eric.
Eric, have a good one, bud.
Oh,
So when I come back home on Willie D,
Mine was an Ozzy Osbourne song.
I'm
My
growing
mom-
mushrooms on your property.
there you go.
It's not a question. I'm telling you, I'm growing mushrooms on your property.
I
He
have
fertilized them.
to say, I have a statement to say. I expected you to grow some fucking mushrooms.
Yeah.
I want morels. I want puff mushrooms. I
Yeah.
want
Yeah.
what are the
Yeah.
ones that look like they're shaggy manes, but you guys call them something else?
Lion's mane.
Lions.
Yep.
Yeah,
Lion's
there you
mane. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. She just wants the shrooms. Damn it. She don't care what
Yeah,
you do.
Oh,
Just do it.
and I can grow them too, but the
But none of
goddamn
those
animals
false
won't leave me alone.
chanterelles, because I hear there's one that isn't good. Eric, you have a good night.
Good night,
Yeah,
Eric.
Yeah, the grays are not good.
No. And you got to look at the bottom side of them too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey,
Shiitake. I love shiitake, and those are hard to grow out here. Shiitake
Yeah,
is
I
awesome.
grew them in my spare bedroom.
Yep. Shiitake are the best. You can make. They don't make a shit. What you make, they are
because
phenomenal.
he doesn't want anybody to live there.
Personally, I don't like them. I think the best is the lion's mane.
They're not. Yeah, I'm not going to complain about them by no means.
How about morels?
Morels are
Morels
good.
are a tube of fucking goo. They're not that great.
They're a little bitter
okay.
if you don't cook them right.
He's talking about goo. I'm gonna give that some bitch some goo.
More sauna talk. Damn it.
They're okay. The yellows are better than the browns.
Hey.
What?
Fuck you.
It is time to get some sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Covering
think
the house so that no one else yawns, right? You'll always know that I got a little yawn going.
a little. You put your hand up there, and we can still see the bottom of your mouth when it drops down.
Yeah. I can still count your teeth.
Yeah, when we can see your bottom jaw, that's not a little yawn, hon.
Yeah, please don't watch me yawn. But he's requiring me to be on screen, right? What do
Son.
you do?
Cause that hat is hot.
Huh?
That hat is hot.
Oh gosh, I gotta send you back for more training.
Oh,
This
here
is
we
not
go.
that.
The eating ritual has started.
Yeah. And I don't think it's going to fly very well.
The hat is not going
He's
to.
going to go in there and lay down and go, baby, I love you. And,
Yeah.
Can I sleep with your hat tonight? It's hot.
I don't need you. I want your hat.
yeah.
I mean,
I didn't say you was hot. I said that hat was hot. That's jacked up right there. I don't care who you are.
That's funny. She's
That
the
is
one who
true.
called it.
No, yeah, she's the one that called it out. He's like, damn, he even had to laugh. He's like, damn, you caught me.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'll shut it down so y'all have an excuse to go to bed and snuggle up to your hat, Rob. And
There you go.
Louise.
Thank you. I really want
It's
to.
a pink hat.
Well, there ain't nothing wrong with baby pink, girl.
Yeah,
Nothing.
we all sent the pink, but we'll be good.
Oh God.
There ain't
If you
nothing wrong
only
with
had the
that.
matching tights.
God bless you all.
All right, man. I love you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right, bud.
Good
Good to
night.
see you, man.
Brother.
All righty.
That's funny. I don't care who you are. All right, guys. I'm going to shut her down again. Talk to y'all soon. Y'all have a good evening. Love y'all. Thank y'all for showing up. Red, I can't give you enough kudos for everything you do for me. So, thank you, Red. That's the best I can do at this moment. Maybe one day I can buy you a steak or go kill a deer and give it to you or something. And I don't know. We'll figure out something. I can probably go kill you a deer pretty easy. But y'all have a good one. We'll see you all tomorrow, it sounds like. So, hasta luego. Bye-bye.